Welcome to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, the beginning of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is the rematch between the Longhorns and the Rebels as we made the trip out to Altamont. It will be the Rich Rebels 15-3, 6-0, taking on the Altamont Longhorns 4-7, 1-5. When we come back, we'll set the scene for tonight's matchup. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Join the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau February 20th for Ski Journey, north of Heritage Park in Garden City from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Registration begins at 8 a.m. There will be an exhibition run on February 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. north of Heritage Park in Garden City.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the scene set for tonight's matchup.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It looks like we're set for a 5:30 start as there's 29:20 on the score clock right now as we're going to have a half-hour pregame show for you. So I'm going to go over some things at different times and maybe take a little longer than usual, but we got about 29 minutes till tip-off, and it is the scene set for tonight's matchup. Rich Rebels come in. They've won 7 in a row. Remember, if you can remember the beginning of the season, they started the season off 7-0. Then they lost 3 of their next 4, and after that, they've torn off 7 straight victories as they are now 15-3 overall, 6-0 in region play. Looking to make that a perfect 7-0 tonight here in Altamont as they'll take on the Longhorns, a team that they played last week on Friday. Exactly a week ago today, they played the Longhorns, and this is a little bit of a trap game for the Rebels as they played so well the first time and beat the Longhorns so handedly. They have to come out and do the same thing. Just because you beat them by quite a bit the first time, you got to remember the starters didn't play the entire second half of the game, but the Longhorns did shut out the Rebels in the third quarter, so they can be up as Peck really played some great defense in the second half for the Longhorns. This is a different game, so you got to come out. You got to have that same fast start. We talk about this all the time with the Rebels, is when they start fast, they are an avalanche, and they will just roll downhill on you. And they honestly beat teams in the first 2 quarters of a lot of games with that avalanche type of roll they get on. When we come back, we'll have your Standout Student of the Week interview. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online on mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com as we get up close and personal with Cullen Pace as he comes over to ask me a question. That's the one thing about coming up to the booth is you get a lot of real quick close-ups of your face that'll be on YouTube, probably forever. When we come back, we'll have your Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. It is senior Logan Clough, who is on the Rich Rebel boys varsity basketball teams. We got 25 minutes before the tip-off. When we come back, we'll have more of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our Rich Rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Welcome back into the Les Schwab
Logan Clough. He's our Town of Woodruff
booth.
Standout Student of the Week. Logan, how you doing today?
In the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to Logan Clough as he's the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show.
Here with Logan Clough. He's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. Logan, how you doing today?
Doing good.
So you guys are kind of on a little bit of a roller coaster year. Can you just describe some of the things that have gone on this year that have been a lot of fun for you? As it seems like you guys have a lot of fun playing with each other.
I don't know. I just think it's fun going through the ups and downs with everybody. It's been a fun year, maybe not as successful as we've hoped, but I think it's just fun being able to go through the up and downs with all these.
Yeah, there's still time for that to turn around, but we're about 2 semesters into your senior year. Has it been everything you thought it was going to be?
Gone by a lot faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, that tends to happen. I would agree. Like when I was a senior, it kind of flew by. But what are some of your academic goals for your final trimester of the school year?
I don't know. I just hope to finish my high school career with some pretty good grades. I don't know.
So what are some of the things that you do in your spare time? What does Logan Clough like to do outside of school and basketball?
I'm in the music hall, and I've been doing that, and it's getting pretty close as well. It's about a month away, so it's one of the big things that I've been doing.
So would you typically partake in the band if you weren't playing basketball?
Maybe. That'd probably be my second option, yeah.
I was going to say, it seems like they have a lot of fun, and that's something that I think as a high schooler, because we didn't have a band like this. We had like an orchestra-style band, and, that's not as fun as being part of a rock band. Is that something that maybe in a different life that you'd want to be a part of?
I think learning an instrument is really cool, just for anybody. Just as a fun little hobby to do.
So is music something that you really take passion in?
Yeah, I quite enjoy music. That's one of the reasons I do like musical and stuff.
So what about music is so great? I mean, you can ask a million different people and you're going to get a million different answers. To you, what makes it so great?
I just think that like some of the memories and stuff you connect to the music that you listen to, like something that your parents listen to or whatever. I think that's a big reason that like I like it so much, probably.
So you're about to graduate from a small town school. What does it mean to you to graduate from a school this small?
I think it's the school being this small, you just feel more like connected to the community, and like that's like a part of you. Like you're like a part of the school, like even years after, just like this is the school you went to and it's just like a part of you.
One final question for you. What is something the world should know about yourself? What's something maybe like a hidden talent that you have or something the world should really know about you?
I like to sing in my off time, and I've done a lot of like singing classes in my life.
I know I said last question, but that's going to lead to more. What's your go-to karaoke song if you had to choose one?
I like this song Evermore from Beauty and the Beast, like the live action one. That one's a good one.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We want to thank Logan Clough for being the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week on the Bear Lake Convention Visitors Bureau pregame show. They have taken time off the clock as there is 7:42 left to go before we start this game. When we come back, we'll have head coach of the Rich Rebels girls, Cody Lundgren.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Ridge Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We come back, we'll have Cody Lundgren, head coach of the Rich Rebels, on the Pam Cornea at Town & Country Realty Coaches Show as part of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Here with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team. That's head coach Cody Lundgren. And Coach Lundgren, you guys are coming off an impressive weekend, 3-0 with a huge capper at the end to beat Tabiona. You were able to beat Kemmer first and then Altamont and kept your focus for Tabiona. Can you just talk about the process of going through a 3-game weekend to go 3-0?
Yeah, I thought the girls kept good focus and, took one game at a time and, parts of the games at times. So, there's times in every game where things they flow easy. Then there's times where it seems like the basket closes and it's hard to get a bucket. But I thought they sustained, momentum and controlled tempo very well.
So the first 2 games, I thought your guys' passing was impressive. We talked about this quite a few times this year, but I thought in particular the Friday game versus Altamont, Violet Taylor herself had 6 assists. Looking at the stat sheet, it seemed like almost every single player had an assist. What do you guys attribute to just some of the great passes that you guys are able to pull off?
The girls like to pass and they like to see their teammates score off their passes. So it's very infectious when you play like that. And, it's almost like they want to keep passing the ball until we get a better look, so I was proud of them.
So on Saturday, you guys went to Tabiona and you took care of Tabiona in their gym. It wasn't a clean game by any means. You guys faced a lot of adversity throughout the game. What or who was kind of the stabilizing force for you guys to continue to keep playing that well?
I thought the whole team did a good job. At times our post got going and, at times our trap worked really well and we got some looks off that. And then at times we were able to slow the ball down and take good shots in the perimeter when they were trying to guard the top with one girl.
So how much better does it make your team when you guys can knock down shots the way you did in the second half of that ball game?
It helps, man. It makes it so the defense has to spread out a little bit and opens our post back up. And, if they choose not to come out and guard us, then those girls will continue to hit those shots.
For as great as the offense was, I thought the defense was excellent on Saturday. You guys only allowed 1 field goal for about a 10-minute stretch of the ball game. What is something you guys came in with the game plan to play defense that well?
It's just our same defense we play every night. You know, the girls communicate really well, and they switch screens really well. So I thought they did a phenomenal job with that the other night. There's only 2 times where we let a post player slip down to the basket without being picked up, so they did a very good job.
So you guys have one game coming up this week. It's the rematch against Altamont. It's no secret that you guys beat them pretty handedly at home. What do you have to do to have the girls continue to focus? Because it seems like anything can happen when you take a long bus drive to go play a school that's a faraway team. And even though you guys were able to beat them easily, how do you stay focused?
You know, the bus ride's hard, so hopefully the girls, you know, they travel pretty well actually, and they get rest on the bus. And, you know, when we get there, they're very good at getting focused and ready for the game. So we have some very good leaders on the team, and they're very focused right now.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have your keys to tonight's matchup. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Join the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau February 20th for Ski Journey, north of Heritage Park in Garden City from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Registration begins at 8 a.m. There will be an exhibition run on February 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. north of Heritage Park in Garden City.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Millville Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for starting lineups for tonight's matchup. As we're going to start with your Rich Rebels, as it is the usual suspects. Number 2, senior Darlene Peterson. Number 10, senior Ellie Argyle. Number 15, senior Tylee Tingy. Junior, number 25, Violet Taylor. And then rounding up the starting lineup for your Rich Rebels, junior, number 40, Haiti Pugmire. For the home Ultimate Longhorns, number 1, senior Aspen Thacker, who missed the last game. Good to see her back on the floor, as she missed the last game due to injury. As we're trying to catch their starting lineups as the lights go out. Senior number 14, Emery Carter. Senior number 2, Ashley Escobar. Senior number 1, Aspen Thacker, as we mentioned earlier. You try to find the last two. It's hard to see from this angle. As it's junior number 11, Mads McConkey, and junior number 24, Mary Peck, to round out the starting lineups for the Ultimate Longhorns. Quick keys to tonight's matchup for the Rebels. Get off to a fast start. It's what they do over and over and over again, but it never changes. They get off to a fast start. They can avalanche downhill, and they can really make this a runaway real quick, but you have to respect every opponent as if they are just as good as you, if not better, or else you could be in for a long night if you don't show the proper respect, as we are on Ultimate's gym, we're on Altamont's gym. Anything could happen. Longhorns could come out and shock the Rebels. That's why they got to get off to a fast start, as they do, ahead to Ellie Argyle. She slows it down. May have had a layup attempt off the tip. As Violet Taylor is going to dribble across the top of the key. We're off and running. Rebels in their road black uniforms with a blue stripe. Inside to Pugmire. Pugmire has it knocked away by Escobar, as the official initially called it Altamont's ball. Escobar knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball. Not much of an argument, though, from Haiti. Maybe the Rebels got away with one, but you can't really tell from up here, as Ellie Argyle has Crawford Troth inbounds pass. Goes to Pugmire. Pugmire right back to Argyle. Spins. Finds Tingy. To Peterson. Her left corner three on the way. No good. Off the out rim and out. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Longhorns, or else Pugmire had the offensive board in her hands. Violet Taylor will inbound. The Crawford Troth inbounds play this time. To the corner. Ellie Argyle. Three on the way. Rattles in and out. That was Tingy from the corner. She's actually 0 for 4 on the year. That one looked really good as Tylee Tingy steps in front of the pass. Knocks it out of bounds. You would have never guessed that Tingy's only shot 4 3-pointers with the way that one looked. That one looked really good. Station on main scoreboard reads 0-0. As the pass is stolen by Darlene Peterson, she pushes it ahead up the left wing. Slows it down, tries to find Violet Taylor. It's going to be stolen by Escobar. As this first quarter is brought to you by T7 Propane and Woodruff. 7:10 to go in that quarter, as Thacker has it on the right wing. It's good to see her back on the floor. She missed the last game for the Rebels. They're working around McConkey, top of the key, inside to Peck. Nice pass there from Carter as she went over the shoulder. Tried to find Peck on the opposite block. She was fouled on the play. 7 minutes even to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 0-0 still on the station on main scoreboard. Escobar has it on the wing. Tries to go inside to Thacker. That's going to go out of bounds as that splits 3 or 4 defenders. I think the cutter zagged when Escobar thought she was going to zig. It'll be Rebels basketball as they'll push it up the floor with Violet Taylor. Still looking for our first basket of the ball game. Taylor. Peterson on the wing. Back to Violet Taylor. She turns off glass from the left block. Good. As Violet Taylor gets us started with a nice find there from Darlene Peterson. She picks up her first assist of the ball game. Rebels turn it over. Tylee Tingy with the Rich County government steal. Slows it down, finds Argyle up the right wing. Hands it to Peterson. Her right corner three. Good! Darlene Peterson nails the T7 Propane three-pointer. as the Rebels go up 5-0 on the station on main scoreboard. McConkey picks up her dribble but finds Peck at the top of the key. Escobar. Talked about last game. Escobar is really quick as that dribble from McConkey's poked away, stolen by Ellie Argyle. She pushes it to Violet Taylor off in transition, 2-on-1, drops it to Peterson. Peterson off glass, no good. Rebels can't take advantage of the defense to offense there. 6 minutes to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 5-0 on the station on main scoreboard. Inside to Peck. Peck back to Thacker. Thacker off glass, no good. Back-to-back missed layups for each team as Thacker had an opportunity from the left block. As Violet Taylor attacks, no one picks her up, and she can't finish the layup. 5:42 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Carter on the wing to Peck at the wing. Peck to Thacker as they reset the offense. Goes to Emery Carter in the corner. They try to go inside to Peck. Knocked out of bounds by... That's Tylee Tingey that knocks it away. That's her second deflected pass out of bounds. We're going to Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Longhorns. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast with the Millville Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As Mads McConkey is going to be called for the traveling violation in the right corner, as it looked like Ellie Argyle digged at the last second to force McConkey to hold the pass a little bit longer as the Rebels come back the other way. It's Tingey on the right wing. Gets a screen, crosses over, picks up the dribble, finds Argyle. Argyle tries to go inside, stolen by Peck. As we're going to get a foul against Peterson. That'll be her first as Peterson reached in from behind. It'll be the first foul against the Rebels. Or excuse me, that's the second foul against the Rebels as they're going to press. Their press was effective in the last game as Thacker finds Escobar to the middle of the floor to Peck. Altamont breaks the press as a pass is swatted out of the air by Darlene Peterson. As Violet Taylor is going to draw the foul. That is something you saw a lot at the front of the net from the 1A State Volleyball Player of the Year, that being Darlene Peterson. She jumped up and swatted that out of the air. As Violet Taylor got the Rich County government steal and will walk the ball up the floor as the Rebels look to set up the offense. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire catches, backs down, will draw the foul as that'll be on Escobar, her first. Team second, as that last foul, the previous foul against the Altamont Longhorns against Emery Carter. Crawford Troth inbounds play. They go right back to Pugmire. Great find from Argyle, but Pugmire cannot finish from the left block. That's 3 missed layups early for the Rebels. They're up 5-0 on the station on main scoreboard with 4:38 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. It's Carter. Go finds Peck at the free throw line. They work it around to McConkey, to Carter. She turns, fires, no good. Peck with the offensive board. Goes up with the shot, is fouled on the play. 2 free throws coming from Mary Peck, who, reminder, in the last game had a very, very strong second half for the Longhorns. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Peck once again has the swivel of her left foot. Her first free throw on the way, no good. That foul is on Haiti Pugmire. She'll go to the bench. Hannah Scott replaces her. Early foul trouble for Pugmire as Peck back to the line. Second free throw is good. 5-1 on the station on main scoreboard. Here comes Violet Taylor looking to change that with 4:20 to go. Finds Tingey out in front of everyone. Bumped by Thacker. No call on the play. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rebels. Crawford Troth inbounds play in the hands of Violet Taylor. They lob it to Peterson. She touches it up and in. Off glass and good. Nice tip there from Darlene Peterson. She has 4 early points for the Rebels. Excuse me, she has 5 early points, and she had a 3-pointer as Carter drives. Tries to float it off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Tylee Tingy. Here come the Rebels back the other way. No one picks Tingy up. She hands to Violet Taylor. Taylor with a head of steam into the lane for Scott. Turns, right-hand shot, lays it in over Escobar, who went down. Hannah Scott gets 2 points off the bench for the Rebels. 9-1 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As the Longhorns have done a very good job breaking the Rebels' press. They go to Peck. Free throw line jumper, back rim and out. Into the hands of Darlene Peterson. Here come the Rebels. Pushes ahead to Tingy. Surveys. Back to Peterson on the left wing. Skip pass to Violet Taylor, who drives the lane. Drops it off to Hannah Scott. Scott up, off glass, and one. Hannah Scott, the old-fashioned 3-point play. 11-1 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard, as Scott will step to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Great find there from Violet Taylor, who in just over 2 halves of basketball has 7 assists against the Longhorns, as Scott buries the Bear Lake Realty free throw. She has 5 early points for the Rebels and a Rich County Government steal as the Longhorns tried to push it. Hannah Scott with the steal. She pushes it across the half-court line, has it poked out of bounds. From behind, Rebels basketball on the sideline. Rebels in their road black uniforms, blue stripe down the side. Script Rebels in white. Longhorns in their home whites. They go inside to Scott again. Scott turns off the side of the backboard this time. Good defense inside from the Longhorns as they push it the other way with the white stripe, red number. They find Escobar. She steps back. Long 2 on the way. Off glass and good. As Escobar's left wing 3 finds the corner of the glass, falls in. 12-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Peterson looked like she wanted to respond. Finds Hannah Scott. She turns off glass. Good. Hannah Scott with 7 early points for the Rebels. 13-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels really making an effort to go inside. Across the timeline with McConkey for the Longhorns. Thacker on the right wing. Finds Emery Carter inside to Peck. Unable to complete the catches. Ellie Argyle comes away with the Rich County Government steal. Here comes Violet Taylor. Pushes it ahead to Tylee Tingy. Tylee Tingy up and off glass. Good. Good find there from Taylor as Tingy picks up her first points. As the Rebels now lead 16-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Peterson with the steal. Finds Taylor. 2:11 to go in the T7 Propane. First quarter. Hannah Scott with the catch and the layup. Don't look now. Rebels up 18-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:05 to go in the T7 Propane. First quarter. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Longhorns. We'll be back after this.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Nova Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels up 18-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:05 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Into the game for the Rebels, Janie Wallenstein replaces Tingy. As Hannah Scott has 9 points here in the first quarter. As Escobar finds McConkey on the right wing. Skip past to Thacker. She's going to attack with the left hand. Drives blocked by Ellie Argyle. As Argyle surveys, finds Taylor. Rebels are off and running. She throws it ahead to Scott. Scott catches, tries the one-touch pass to Wallenstein, but she was fouled on the play. You could see the direction the Rebels were going. It looked like Hannah Scott was going to drop it off to Wallenstein, flashing down to the left block. Another good look ahead there from Violet Taylor. 18-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. She finds Darlene Peterson. And I do believe that is the 5th assist already in the game for Taylor, 20-3, as Peterson now has 7 Escobar catches on the left wing, crosses over between her legs, drives it across the top to Key, uses the screen down the lane, finds McConkey. She pulls up from 10 feet. That rattles around the rim and out. Escobar pulls in the rebound, floats one up, rattles around the rim, falls as Hannah Scott grabs the board for the Rebels. She's going to push it as she's able to avoid the back pressure from Thacker. Rebels are going to set it up as it's Violet Taylor to Peterson on the left wing. Inside to Argyle. She turns, fires, off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Carter as that pass is stolen by Violet Taylor. She gives it up to Argyle. Argyle fouled on the play. Shot does not fall, but she'll shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. And not for nothing, but Violet Taylor sets up another one of her teammates for a really good scoring opportunity. This one doesn't fall. Maybe years from now when we can amend the basketball rules, we give a half assist for setting up a teammate to shoot free throws, as the first Bear Lake Realty free throw from Argyle is good. Argyle will shoot the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. Rebels up 21-3 on the station on main scoreboard. We wanted a fast start. We got it. As Argyle's free throw hits the front of the rim and out. 1 minute to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels up on the station on main scoreboard. So Walentine's going to pick up McConkey at the 10-foot line from the volleyball floor. They work it inside to Peck on the right block. She turns, fires short, grabs her own miss, finds Emery Carter, misses. Peck grabs the board, fires again. That one's short. Walentine with the rebound. Here come the Rebels. That pass nearly stolen by Carter, but Violet Taylor's able to accept the pass. Throws it ahead to Argyle, just a little too high. As it'll be Longhorn basketball as Casey Wilson checks in for Argyle. 33.1 to go in the quarter, 21-3 on the station on main scoreboard. As Escobar crosses the timeline. Pass is stolen as we don't quite have that player on our roster as we'll look ahead for it. As Casey Wilson catches, attacks the hoop, off glass, no good from the right wing. Escobar has it, will push it ahead. Loses control but regains as she drives down the right lane. Floats one up and over Hannah Scott. Nice shot there from Escobar. 21-5 on the station on main scoreboard as Taylor launches a half-court shot just a bit short. As that'll do it for us here in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels up 21-5 on the station on main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We've identified the player that we didn't have the name for. That is number 4, Kennedy Carter, as she is in the game. Guarded by Sage Lundgren, also fresh into the ball game. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Wilson, Peterson, Lundgren, Walentine, and Tingy. Escobar catches the top to Key. Pump fakes is going to be... She's not going to be called for a travel. We're going to get an offensive foul, I believe, against Peck. It is indeed against Peck. That is her first foul. Only third of the half for the Longhorns. Rebels have six team fouls as Tingy crosses the timeline, drives to the right side of the lane, loses it as we're going to get a foul. As we can't really see who the foul will be on. I think it'll be against Tingy. It is. As that is her first, 4th. I take that back. That's 6 team fouls against the Longhorns, 4 against the Rebels. Escobar across the timeline into the offense. Back to Escobar, top to Key. They work it to Emery Carter in the corner. As the pass to Peck is going to be a Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Will stay with the Longhorns. Ellie Argyle checks in for Darlene Peterson. 7:22 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. As they're actually going to correct it, as it would be Rebels basketball, as the Longhorns got the ball to start the second. So that's corrected. Sage Lundgren inbounds to Tingy. 7:20 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. We got to reset the shot clock. They reset the clock, so we'll redo the inbound from the side. As Carter's going to bring some pressure. Tingy crosses the timeline, hands it to Lundgren. She drives right down the lane, floats one off glass, rattles around and falls. Sage Lundgren with the 10-foot floater. 23-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Longhorns. McConkey fires a pass that was deflected by Wilson into the hands of Escobar. She turns from the left elbow, no good. Rebounded by Peck. She goes up, is fouled, will shoot 2 free throws. As Mary Peck has been very noticeable in the first 10 minutes of this ball game. 6:50 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Peck steps to the free throw line. Dribbles it 3 times in her right hand. Squishes the bug with her left foot, makes the free throw. Riley Taylor's going to check in for Tingy after she picked up her second personal. That's one of the funner things about basketball, is funner's not a word as I hear it come out of my mouth, but free throw routines. Everyone has a different one, and they're all fun and unique, as I think Peck has one of the more unique ones as she goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Come the Rebels down the floor. Lundgren has it on the left wing. Goes to the left corner for Wilson. Inside to Argyle. She catches. Floats one up with the right hand. It's good. Ellie Argyle with a fadeaway 10-footer. Picks up her 3rd point of the ball game. 25-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. McConkey across the timeline. Left hand down the lane. Floats one off the side of the backboard. Lundgren's able to get the board as she keeps her feet in bounds. Finds Taylor as the Rebels are off and running. They push it ahead to Wallenstein on the left wing. Wallenstein will be called for a travel. I think she wanted to throw a pass. Had a layup opportunity, but wanted to throw a pass. Saw one of the defenders last second, held on to it. 6:13 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Longhorns on the wing for Kennedy Carter. She goes inside to Emery Carter, as that was Kennedy to Emery on the entry pass. Emery goes up with the shot, is fouled. Will shoot 2 free throws. A.D. Pugmire tries to check into the game without being officially let in, so Darlene Peterson, I think Darlene's checking in too, but Darlene Peterson just carried her back to the scorer's table. 6:04 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Emery Carter's first free throw on the way is good. Carter back to the line to shoot free throws. Second one on the way is good as well. Longhorns are 5 of 6 to start from the line to start the ball game. 25-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lundgren goes inside to Argyle. Kicks it to Peterson. Her left wing 3-pointer on the way. Side rim and out as Pugmire got her hands to the ball, but the ball landed on the baseline. Great effort from Pugmire. She caught the ball after the bounce and threw it off of Longhorn out of bounds. If the basketball court was about 6 inches longer, it'd be a great hustle play with 5:40 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Not that it isn't. McConkey on the right wing, jab steps, dribbles right to the top of the key to Escobar. Inside to Emery Carter, turns, fades from the baseline, no good. Rebound by Peck, blocked by Peterson. As we're gonna get a double dribble call against Peterson. Rebels will do it again defensively. They lead 25-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. looking to remain undefeated in region play. Immediately inside to Emery Carter. She drops it off to Peck. This time Peck is going to be called for the travel. Rebels basketball as Sage Lundgren will inbound. Taylor's going to direct traffic as she walks across the timeline. Finds Peterson on the wing. Inside immediately to Pugmire. Turns lefty off glass. Good as Haiti Pugmire from the left block lays it in. Her first basket of the night. She's playing with 2 fouls. As it's going to be imperative for her not to pick up the third. Kennedy Carter, left-hand dribble to the top of the key. Finds Emery. Emery Carter with the drive. Baseline floater. Taps off the rim a couple times. No good as Peck steps through a couple defenders. Lays it in. Mary Peck has 5. 4:40 to go in the ball game. Rebels across the timeline with Taylor. Excuse me, in the half, not the ball game. Peterson has it on the wing, but it looks like Violet Taylor's going to shoot the 1-and-1 as they're going to call a foul, I believe, against Escobar. They have it against number 3, but there is no number 3 on the Altamont roster, and Escobar was guarding, as I think they're going to correct that as Thacker checks in. Violet Taylor's first Bear Lake Realty free throws in the air. High rainbow arcing shot, nearly scrapes the ceiling, but falls through the net, as Violet Taylor's first free throw is good. Taylor definitely gets arc on the ball when she shoots as her second Bear Lake Realty free throw. Rattles off the rim and out. As it'll be Longhorns basketball, 30-9 on the station on main scoreboard. That's what the in-house scoreboard says. I had the Longhorns with 11. Thacker to the right wing. Kennedy Carter catches the top of the key to Emery Carter on the right elbow. She finds McCackey wide open. 15-foot left baseline jumper, no good. As Peterson grabs the rebound, here come the Rebels. Taylor throws it ahead to Pugmire. Pugmire finds Lundgren in between a sea of Longhorns. Lundgren drives the lane, has it taken as McConkey's out in front of everyone. Swatted away by Darlene Peterson. As she got back in transition, as the Rebels are going to check in, Tylee Tingey and Hannah Scott, they'll replace Lundgren and Ellie Argyle. 4:04 to go in Station Repair, second quarter. McConkey to inbound. Finds Thacker on the right wing. They go to Emery Carter on the right elbow. She somehow finds Peck cutting across the lane on the opposite block. Peck unable to corral the catch, travels. As that's a pretty good find there from Carter. As with 3:55 to go in the Station Repair second quarter, Violet Taylor walks across the timeline to Peterson. Right hand dribble down the right wing to Tingey. Scott lobs it inside to Tingey lobs it inside to Hannah Scott. Scott, one dribble shot attempt is fouled. We'll shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. That's a nice lob pass from, actually it was Darlene Peterson with the lob. As Hannah Scott steps to the line for 2, as the scoreboard was backwards, as it is 28-11. Not backwards, but rather they credited the Rebels with extra points, as Hannah Scott's first Bear Lake Realty free throw is good. Scott's the first player in double digits as she goes back to the free throw line, 29-11. As you can hear how loud it is in here through the crowd mic as Scott goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 11 on the night for Hannah Scott, 30-11 on the station on main scoreboard. Thacker down the left wing, finds Carter, faces up. I think Hannah Scott got a piece of that one as Darlene Peterson pushes it ahead to Tingey. Tingey with the catch, tries to dump it off to Pugmire, but great effort there from Aspen Thacker. She's able to backtrack, deflect it out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball. 3:24 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Violet Taylor has the Crawford Troth inbounds play in her hand, drops it off to Scott, off glass and good. As Violet Taylor might eclipse her first half total in assists from last week this week. She's had a very good game distributing so far for the Rebels, as Scott also has 13. They go inside to Emery Carter. She lays it in from the right block. 32-13 on the station on main scoreboard. Scott on the right elbow. Surveys. Finds Peterson on the left wing, open for three, no good, off the side rim and out. Darlene had a good look at it. She's upset with herself after the miss. Got to keep shooting, though, as the Longhorns push it ahead. Emery Carter shoots the right elbow, jump shot, no good, as they find McConkey. Her long three, no good as well, as Pugmire with the catch, throws it ahead to Hannah Scott. Hannah Scott runs underneath it, lays it in. Heads up play there from Haiti Pugmire. She just threw it into space to let Hannah Scott go get it. Scott now has 15 in the half. Stacker on the wing to McConkey. She goes to the left elbow for Emery Carter. Shot no good. Peck pulls in the rebound, tries to save it. Finds Violet Taylor instead with the Rich County government steal. She slows it down. Peterson on the wing. Left wing pass to Pugmire. Goes to Scott. Hannah Scott around a defender, lays it in. Count that, 17 points for Hannah Scott here in the first half as the Rebels lead 36-13. 1:57 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels up 36-13, 1:57 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. As it'll be Longhorns basketball out of bounds under their own hoop. Story of tonight's matchup, Hannah Scott, 17 off the bench here in the first half, pushing the Rebels to a huge lead. As McConkey finds Kennedy Carter. Back to McConkey at the top of the key. Thacker rips through, drives left into the lane. Shot blocked from behind by Janie Wallentyne, but we're going to get a foul on the play. As Thacker's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Thacker looks no worse for wear. Remember, she missed last week's game against the Rebels as she gets a round of applause stepping to the line. 4-2 free throws. That foul is going to be against Wallentyne. That's her second. Team 8th of the half. Both teams shooting bonus free throws in the single bonus as the moment. Thacker's first free throw on the way, no good. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 4, Casey Wilson replaces Haiti Pugmire. Thacker, couple right-hand dribbles, spins the ball in her hand, bends at the knees, fires the free throw off the back rim and out as Hannah Scott pulls in the rebound. Navigates some traffic as she's going to push it up the floor, lead the Rebels on the attack. Spin to the top of the key, into the corner for Tingy. Tingy in the right corner, right in front of the student section, goes back to Scott. Wallentyne on the left wing, Darlene Peterson in the left corner. Wilson posts up, spins. Right-hand shot is no good, but she was fouled on the play. That'll send Casey Wilson to the free throw line, where these will be her first free throws at the varsity level on the season. 1:17 to go in Stacy's Repair. Second quarter is Wilson will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. First free throw on the way for Casey Wilson is good. Her first point of the night. Second free throw from Wilson in the air, off the back rim and out. 1 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line for Wilson as Escobar pushes it up the floor against her. Escobar dribbles it off her foot down the left wing as that's going to roll out of bounds across the baseline. 1:09 to go in the first half as Wilson pushes it up to Scott as Scott's going to run the point. Slows it down to Peterson. They lob it inside to Wilson. It's tipped away. Tylee Tingey chases it down. Wallenstein in the right corner. Scott on the left wing. Back to the top to Key, looking for a gap. Hands it to Wallenstein. Peterson catches on the left wing and surveys. Drives left, is trying to get inside to Wilson. She does. Casey turns. Hands it to Scott. Scott nearly loses it. Into the corner for Wallenstein. Her three on the way. No good. Great defense there from the Longhorns as they nearly force shot clock violation. Rebels with a late shot in the shot clock as we're going to get a traveling violation against Emery Carter. 28.4 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels up 37-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Scott. Across the timeline into the offense, finds Wilson on the left wing. Inside to Peterson. Peterson turns, lefty fadeaway, no good. Be out of bounds off the Longhorns as Janie Wallenstein forces McConkey into a tough rebound as she crashed the boards there. Casey Wilson with the Crawford Troth inbounds play. They go back to her left corner three, no good. As McConkey with the rebound. Between the legs dribble off into transition across the timeline on the left wing. Finds Kennedy Carter to Emery Carter. Her shot is blocked by Tylee Tingey, and that'll put an exclamation point on a dominant first half for the Rebels. 37-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. As you see some of the players as we start to hit the floor to warm up a little bit for the varsity boys. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888, 435-946-8888 as we get a close-up on Trey Walker and Tiny Pace. When we come back, we'll have the Crawford Troth halftime show for you. Excuse me, the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, call 800-789-1511. We come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes at an elevation of 6,300 feet with temperatures that can range from 90 degrees in the summer and sometimes 40 below in the winter. The folks that call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Rich County residents value hard work, education, and believe in God, family, country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and Town Board Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, Cullen Pace, and Clerk April Grohl support the Rich Rebels and invite you to visit Randolph whenever you can.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your town of Randolph first half highlights for you on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show for the Rebels. Leading the way with 17 first half points, Hannah Scott. Darlene Peterson has 7. While Violet Taylor, Ellie Argyle both have 3 apiece. Haiti Pugmire, Tylee Tingy have 2, and Casey Wilson has a point. As the Rebels put up 37 in that first half, they averaged 46 a game. And they averaged 13.6 assists per game, as that number may continue to trend up after tonight, as they had quite a few assists here in the first half. On to the home Longhorns, as leading the way for the Longhorns, Mary Peck with 7. Emery Carter has 4. Ashley Escobar with a pair as well. These have been your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have a little bit of the interview with head coach of the Rich Rebels, Lex Cornea, on the T7 Propane coaches or pregame coaches shows. We won't have time to do that before pregame or during pregame. When we come back, we'll have that for you.
So this is the Reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails, brand new homes now starting at $600,000, quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Here with the head coach of the Rich Rebel Boys varsity basketball team. It's head coach Lex Cornea. You guys are coming off a 1-1 weekend where you lost a tough one in Tabiona, but you guys kept it within 2, had an opportunity. The ball danced around the rim, but it just wouldn't fall your way, and then you guys beat Kemmer earlier in the week. Can you just kind of recap the week for me?
Well, it's a tough week because we know how much games mean, especially right now. And I felt like we played hard enough, especially defensively, to have a chance to do something that's really difficult, and that's win in Tabiona in that gym. But I don't know. We told them, you got to keep your heads up because that was not the state tournament. It's coming up. And even though that hurts us standing-wise, it was a missed opportunity for us to really climb up and have a better look, a better road at state. You know, it is what it is. We came up short, but if they take it the right way and we build from it, you know, it'll make us better in that most important weekend of the year for us, which is March 1st to the 4th, and that's not right now.
You guys played a lot of zone defense this weekend, and I thought your defense was terrific in both games. Can you just kind of talk about what adjustments you guys made and what the kids have done to make that zone so good?
Well, first off, they have to buy into playing zone defense correctly. You're actually moving around more than you are in a man defense. And you know, you just don't, I mean, having your arms out, your butt down, your feet moving all the time, like it's exhausting if you do it right. And we knew we had to change some things up. You know, we've been losing games in the free throw battle, and part of that's our man defense. You know, we don't get in foul trouble individually because, you know, we have 10 guys that play on any given night. But, you know, we just had a huge free throw disparity, and I thought that was a lot cleaner in these last 2 games. But the biggest thing is the guys have bought into playing zone defense the way it needs to be played, and, you know, not playing it like a rec league Sunday afternoon zone defense, but really buying in and working. And I think they believe in it, and I think it's something we'll see a lot more of.
So coming up this week, you guys have the rematch with Mount Vernon as well as the rematch with Altamont. It's been a while since you've seen Altamont. What has changed with that team? I came in and I heard you say they're probably one of the more dangerous 3-win teams, and I think I agree with that by watching them play.
Yeah, I don't think you could find a team that only has 3 wins that's better than what Altamont is. Every game they're close, they're within striking distance, and against good teams. They play Duchesne, they play Tabiona just like we do. They play North Summit. So yeah, they're definitely not someone that you look at their record, you might be tempted to go, okay, we've got the night off as we prepare for the next week, and that's not the case at all. And these guys have played them for a long time. You know, they know Dyson Taylor is a very good player. They know that Sorensen down low is a load, and he's physical. And we're also playing in their gym. And yeah, we know the work that's in front of us. But you know, first we got to look at Mount Vernon. We don't have a night off this week at all. You know, Mount Vernon, and we're going to see probably.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Today's tip-off is brought to you by My Local Radio. As we didn't get that out in the first half, we got it out here as it'll be Longhorns basketball to start. Escobar is going to initiate the offense for the aforementioned Longhorns. Between the legs dribble, spins back with the right hand, finds McConkey on the left wing. She gets a screen to Kennedy Carter. Back to McConkey, top the key. They go to the elbow for Emery Carter. She finds Kennedy Carter for the 15-foot jumper off the side rim and out. Ellie Argyle pulls down the rebound to Violet Taylor. She pushes ahead to Pugmire. Pugmire unable to gather. And that's another great find there from Taylor. 7:35 to go in the epic recreation third quarter. 37-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As we adjust that on the scoreboard online at mylocalradio.com. Escobar on the right block, turn, spin, shot, no good, but was fouled on the play. She'll shoot 2 free throws as that foul is going to be on Violet Taylor. Her first, team first of the half. Free throw on the way is no good. Escobar back to the line, dribbles the ball 3 times in her hand, shot on the way, in and out. As Emery Carter battles Pugmire into the corner for the rebound. Both players hit the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. Heck of an effort there from Haiti. As it'll be Rebels basketball. Longhorns started with it to start the half. Taylor is going to initiate the offense for the Rebels. Speeds across the line. Goes to Argyle at the left elbow. She surveys. Coupled right-hand dribbles into the paint. Has it knocked away, but she chases it down in the right corner. Has a pass deflected into the hands of Peterson. Finds Taylor. Taylor attacks. Drops it to Haiti Pugmire with the dime. Taylor with the dime there. Pugmire lays it in. as Violet brought the defense to her and was able to drop it to Haiti Pugmire for a left-hand layup. Down the other way, Emery Carter shot on the way, no good, but she was fouled on the play. Carter to the free throw line, spins it in her hand. First free throw on the way, front rim and in. Friendly roll at home for Carter. 6:50 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. This free throw is front rim and out. As Pugmire gets the board, Kennedy Carter stripped it from her. As Pugmire's upset with herself, she picked up the foul on the play as well. Hannah Scott's going to check in for Pugmire. Scott was 17 points off the bench in the first half, tying a season high for the Rebels. If you remember, all the way back to opening night, Darlene Peterson had 17 in the first half. As McConkey has it on the left wing, left-hand dribble, floats one up and good. As McConkey picks up her first bucket of the night. Here come the Rebels down the lane as Tingy shot on the way, no good. I think that caught Kennedy Carter in the chin on the way out of bounds. The Rebels basketball. As they go to Argyle in the right corner, shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Tingy, her layup attempt off, as we're going to get a whistle blown as Tingy and Peck fought for the rebound. It'll be a Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball, as the Rebels already have 14 fouls here in the first half. 6:23 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Escobar is going to walk it up the floor. It's McConkey in the left corner. Rips through, drives left, blocked on the baseline by Scott and Tingy. Rebound into the hands of Peck. She bounces one across the lane to McConkey. She found a seam. Shot off as Hannah Scott's going to push the ball for the Rebels. Slows it down to Taylor on the left wing to Peterson. Inside immediately to Argyle. She turns off glass and good. Ellie got great positioning inside. Picks up her 5th point of the night. 41-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard as here come the Longhorns. Emery Carter in the corner, drives baseline. Shot hits the side of the backboard. Into the hands of Peck to McConkey on the left wing. She attacks the elbow shot from Kennedy Carter, blocked by by Darlene Peterson. Peterson throws one ahead to Taylor. Taylor with the tip pass to Hannah Scott. As Scott lays it in, she has 19. Credit Darlene Peterson with the hockey assist there as Violet Taylor with the set right into the hands of Scott as Violet Taylor gets a block on the defensive end. Hannah Scott with the rebound. We're going to get a foul called against the Longhorns. It'll be against number. They have 40 on the scoreboard, but I believe that's 4, as that is Kennedy Carter. She'll check out as Aspen Thacker comes in. As we talked about Darlene Peterson with the volleyball spike or volleyball tip earlier, that was straight out of a volleyball setter. As Thacker gets the steal off the pass. That last assist from Taylor was as they go to Escobar. She drives down the right lane, crosses over, pulls up, jumper on the way, no good. Tingy with the rebound. As Taylor's going to push it ahead to Peterson. Peterson, one catch, dribbles into the lane. Layup, no good. So here comes Thacker. McConkey, rather, on the right wing. Try to go inside to Escobar, tipped away. Hannah Scott nearly gets to it as she'll poke it out of bounds. 4:33 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels up 43-16 as the multiple sport athletes for the Rebels paying off tonight as they've used a couple of things they learned in volleyball. A couple quick tips as they go to Thacker. Drives, kicks it on the left wing to Escobar. Her 3 on the way, no good. Tingy with the rebound, throws it ahead to Peterson. Peterson unable to catch as Escobar is there to knock it out of bounds. Good backtrack there from Escobar as Peterson was out in front of everyone. Violet Taylor has the Crawford Troth inbounds pass in her hands, finds Scott. One dribble to Peterson to top the key. Back to Hannah Scott, turns, shot blocked by Peck. As McConkey will walk it across the timeline. to Escobar. Escobar's pass deflected inside by Taylor. Finds Mary Peck. As she brings the ball down, Darlene Peterson's going to earn the Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Rebels basketball. If you're Peck, you want to try to keep that ball high. That's where you have an advantage. You bring it down to your waist. That's when the guards can kind of dig in and get their hands on the ball and earn a jump ball. Just the way that Darlene Peterson did there. So Independent Software Solutions, timeout called by head coach Cody Lundgren. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more. Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Another Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 3:57 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. It'll be Rebels basketball out of the timeout. Indeed it will, as Peterson will inbound. Tingy catches in the backcourt, crosses the timeline, Rebels into the offense. Peterson on the left wing. Make that the right wing, rather. Drives baseline, kicks it to Taylor. Taylor from the left corner finds Argyle with a skip pass on the right wing. Dribble handoff to Peterson. Taylor catches, attacks, floats one up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Emery Carter, as here come the Longhorns with Thacker down the left wing. Thacker to the top of the key. Works it on the wing to McConkey. Emery Carter at the elbow, fires a jumper, front rim and out as it lands in the hands of Ellie Argyle. She picks up the rebound, finds Taylor, and the Rebels are across the timeline into the offense. Tingy surveys from the right wing, back to Taylor, top of the key. Finds Peterson on the right wing. Couple dribbles to Tingy in the left corner. Taylor navigates the top of the key to Argyle. Argyle inside to Scott, unable to complete the catch. They had what they wanted. Hannah Scott was behind her defender with the post up as Thacker pushes it ahead to Carter. Carter's unable to complete the catch. It'll be Rebels basketball as Wilson and Wallenstein check into the game for the Rebels. Peterson inbound. As Tingy will walk it up the court. Into the offense as Peterson hands it back to Tingy. Has her pass blocked back into her hands. Finds Wilson on the right wing. She attacks the baseline. It's poked out of bounds. Rebels basketball, as it looks like Casey Wilson will have the Crawford Troth inbounds play in her hand. Peterson tried to find Ellie Argyle inside. A little too hot to handle as that ball goes out of bounds across the baseline. 2:29 to go. In the Epic Recreation third quarter, it'll be Longhorns basketball, 43-16 on the station on main scoreboard. Thacker walks it up the floor. Finds Jaylee Taylor fresh into the game. Kennedy Carter shot on the way from the top of the key, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wilson. She navigates a couple of Longhorn defenders, is able to find Argyle on the left wing. She continues to attack to Peterson. Argyle posts up immediately, gets the reverse layup, good. As after the pass, Argyle went to work inside, gets it right back, lays it in. She's got 7 in the ball game. Credit Peterson with the pass. Thacker down the left side of the lane, shot no good. Peterson with the board. Here come the Rebels as Peterson throws it ahead to Casey Wilson. Wilson spins, finds Argyle. Argyle, I think, tried one extra pass to Wallenstein that's deflected out of bounds as it will remain with the Rebels. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels, number 15, Cass Argyle, number 31, Cass Argyle replaces Tingy. Wilson with the Crawford Trough. Inbounds play, finds Argyle at the left elbow. She fires a jumper, no good. Peterson with the board as Argyle tried to give it right back to her. It was stolen by the Longhorns. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Cass Argyle, Ellie Argyle, Peterson, Wilson, Wallentyne. Thacker to Taylor. Escobar fires the top the key 3 off glass, no good. Taylor gets the board, lays it in. Jaylee Taylor with her first points of the ball game. 45-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. So here come the Rebels. Wallentyne on the right wing. Left-hand dribble into the paint, lost control as Argyle tried to chase it down. Haiti Pugmire is going to check in for the Rebels. The shooter replace Darlene Peterson. 5 on the floor for the Longhorns. Thacker, Escobar, Taylor, Peck, and Emery Carter. Thacker down the right wing. Goes to Peck, the free throw line extended. Escobar drives right into the lane. Euro step, splits 2 defenders, no good. Nice move, just missed the shot. Escobar gets it back on the right baseline. Her jumper is off. Wilson with the rebound, and the Rebels are off and running. She continues to attack down the lane. Pass deflected by Escobar. Will go out of bounds. Rebels basketball, 34.6 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Wallentyne to inbound. Finds Cass Argyle at the top of the key. Ellie Argyle sets a pick for Cass as she continues to try to back down her defender. Will draw the foul. Cass Argyle with the Crawford Trough inbounds play in her hand. Finds Pugmire, flashing to the left block. Haiti lays it in. Nice pass from Cass Argyle as Pugmire picks up her 6th point of the ball game. 45-18 the in-house scoreboard has as they go to Taylor in the lane. Her shot blocked, grabs her own board, fires a 3, rattles around and rolls out as Pugmire gets the board, 6 to go. Lost control of it, flips it ahead with her hand as Thacker's going to be there to deflect it out of bounds. As Pugmire tried to fire a pass, I think she just slipped out of her hands and she kind of just pushed it ahead. As Casey Wilson will inbound in front of the Rebels bench with the Crawford Trough inbounds play. 1:09 to go as Pugmire catches, turns, off glass and good at the buzzer. As Haiti Pugmire got position early, catches the ball, lays it in for her 8th point of the ball game. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 47-18 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. The 5 on the floor for the Rebels: Cass Argyle, Sage Lundgren, Haiti Pugmire, Ellie Argyle, Casey Wilson. 5 on the floor for the Longhorns: Escobar, Thacker, McConkey, Emery Carter, and Peck. Escobar inbounds to Thacker, immediately to Peck, right back to Thacker. Well drawn up play as Thacker misses the layup, but Carter gets the rebound, shot no good, as that was a very well executed play for the Longhorns. Unfortunately, they were not able to finish as they did a quick give and go with Thacker and Peck at the elbow. Lundgren's going to walk it up the floor, 7:53 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Ellie Argyle catches on the left wing. Gets a pick, looks to attack, drops it off to Pugmire. Pugmire with the catch off glass and good. as that was great two-player action there from Argyle and Pugmire. Pugmire up to 10 points in the game as Lundgren with the Rich County government steal. Finds Wilson ahead. She tries to find Pugmire in the lane. That's deflected into the hands of Peck. Escobar crosses over a couple times. Spin move in the lane. Stops. Drops it off to Peck. Peck turns off glass. Rattles in and out as Pugmire gets the board. Splits the defenders. Is able to find Casey Wilson ahead of everyone. Her layup is good. As Wilson now has 3, 51-18 on the station on main scoreboard. 7 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Thacker at the top of the key. Surveys. Peck at the free throw line. Hands to Emery Carter. Attacks to McConkey on the right block. She spins off glass, rattles around and falls. Inside post move there from McConkey. Makes the score 50-20 on the station on main scoreboard as Cass Argyle catches on the right wing. Looks, drives right through the baseline. Kicks it to Wilson in the left corner. They work it to Ellie Argyle on the wing. Sage Lundgren gets at the back, top of the key as Ellie gets a screen from the left elbow, finds Wilson in the left wing. Her three-pointer on the way, no good, as Cass Argyle had the rebound for the moment into the hands of McConkey. Here come the Longhorns the other way. She crosses over in the backcourt, crosses over again to the elbow. Finds Emery Carter at the 15-foot line, right baseline jumper, and no good. Lundgren gets the ball, pushes it ahead to Ellie Argyle on the left wing. Back to Lundgren. She resets the offense as Thacker's able to poke it away out of bounds. 5:55 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Violet Taylor and Hannah Scott check in for the Rebels, replacing Wilson and Ellie Argyle. 5 on the floor for the Rebels: Scott, Taylor, Pugmire, Cass Argyle, and Lundgren. Scott with a Crawford-Trough inbounds play. Goes to Lundgren. Immediately on the block as Pugmire finds Violet Taylor for the old-fashioned three-point play. As they go block-to-block passing there, Taylor catches on the right wing with the bump and the bucket. She'll step to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line as they call that foul against Thacker, her second. Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Longhorns bench. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. The station on main scoreboard should read 53-20. Instead it reads 51-20 inside. As Taylor's going to step back to the free throw line. Maybe it is 51-20. We're going to keep the scoreboard online with the same scoreboard in-house as the Rebels still up big. Taylor's free throw on the way. Rattles around and in as we're going to get a lane violation. As the first person who knows when she's going to miss is Violet Taylor, so a lot of times she explodes across the line. That time I think she was caught for it. It's something me and her dad kind of joked about after the last game because she is the first person to try to grab the board when she misses a free throw. That time it comes back as she makes it. They go inside to McConkey, high off the glass, no good. In fact, too high off the glass, out of bounds. 5:34 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 51-20 on the station on main scoreboard as Peterson and Tingy check in for Lundgren and Pugmire. Taylor's going to walk it across the timeline. Rebels into the offense. She crosses over, Peterson on the top of the key. Inside to Cass Argyle. She finds Tingy in the right corner. Back to Argyle. She attacks. Looks like she wanted to drop it off, but had a lane to the hoop as Hannah Scott had her defender walled off. Draws the foul instead. She'll inbound the ball. Cass Argyle with the Crawford Troth inbounds play. Finds Taylor in the left corner. Explodes into the dribble to the top of the key, hands it off to Scott. Scott dribbles to the left wing. Skip past to Tingy on the right wing. Argyle in the corner. Dribbles to the top of the key. Spins back. Tingy, long two from the right corner, no good. Off the side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Peck. Here comes McConkey up the left wing for the Longhorns. 4:52 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Pass to Thacker, nearly deflected by Taylor. Thacker completes the catch, dribbles across half court, across the top of the key. As a pass inside to Carter, poked away by the Rebels as Darlene Peterson comes away with the Rich County government steal. She slows it down and the Rebels will set up the offense. Cass Argyle pump fake, attacks the lane, is fouled on the play. That's a nice move there from Cass as she caught the ball, pump faked immediately, sent two defenders by her, attacked the right side of the lane, was fouled on the shot. Will shoot two Bear Lake Realty free throws. First free throw on the way, no good. This is Cass's first free throw of the season as well at the varsity level. Second free throw on the way is good as Cass Argyle goes 1 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 52-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:30 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Thacker across the timeline as we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels as Violet Taylor ran over Escobar. She tried to set a screen. That's Taylor's second foul of the game. Fourth and a half for the Rebels. Longhorns working around to McConkey, who loses it for the moment, able to regain possession. Peck at the top of the key to Emery Carter. She attacks down the right wing. That shot is swatted out of bounds by Darlene Peterson. Second volleyball spike block she's had tonight. 4:08 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. McConkey with the inbounds pass. Escobar on the right wing. Back into the corner. I believe that's McConkey. Can't see over the student section. She fires one up. That's going to be long out of bounds as Thacker tried to sneak in to grab the board. As the student section blocks off that right corner of the floor as they are up and they are loud today. Taylor to Scott on the left elbow. She surveys, gets the pick down the lane, off glass and good as Hannah Scott lays it in. It's her 21st point of the ball game. That is a team high in a single game for the Rebels, beating Peterson's 20 from the first night. As we're going to get I believe that was a carrying violation, as the Rebels are going to send in a wholesale line change, hockey style, 5 new players on the floor. Wilson, Lundgren, Cassie Argyle, Brenley Hatch. As I jumped the gun on the hockey references, Cass Argyle is going to stay out there. Lundgren walks it up the floor for the Rebels, crosses over, gets a pick from Hatch. Stops, finds Cassie Argyle at the free throw line. To Cass Argyle, she crosses over, finds Wilson underneath. Wilson's shot no good. They work it to Lundgren, top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Off the side rim and out as I think Wilson, her shot didn't touch anyone. Technically should have been a travel against the Rebels. They get away with one though. 54-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 3:07 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. McConkey's left corner three. Hits the back rim, out. Rebounded by Peck as she finds Escobar in the right wing. They go inside to McConkey, works against Lundgren, fades, shot no good. Rebounded by Peck, she lays it in. As Peck has 9 for the Longhorns, 54-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cass Argyle catches in the right corner, fires up a three, side rim and out. As the rebound by Peck, stolen by Cass Argyle, turns, thought about the shot, instead finds Lundgren at the top of the key. She drives down the right wing, finds Argyle in the right corner, back to Lundgren, her right corner three, no good. as Casey Wilson comes from out of nowhere to get the board. Great hustle there from Wilson. They go to Cassie Argyle inside. Hatch fires the free throw line jumper. Good! Brentley Hatch in the game picks up her first basket of the night. 56-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Thacker down the right wing into the corner. Goes inside to Peck. Emery Carter catches at the right elbow, fires a shot, no good, as Lundgren throws it ahead to Cass Argyle. To Cassie Argyle, her layup on the way, no good. As they're going to call a traveling violation against against Cassie. As Lundgren checks out for Wallentine. 1:50 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels up 56-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Escobar spins back to the top of the key into the lane, gets bumped on the play. See if they give it to her on the floor, if it'll be a shooting foul. They're gonna call it on the floor as McConkey will inbound for the Longhorns. Into the corner for Carter. One dribble. To Taylor at the right elbow. To McConkey, her shot. Actually, that was a pass. That was a good find as Emery Carter floats one up, no good. Jump ball will go to the Rebels. Brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company as Mary Peck's going to check back into the game for Taylor. Cass Argyle is going to direct the traffic as she crosses the timeline into the offense. Dribbles to the right wing, spins back, gets a pick from Hatch, continues down the lane, finds Lundgren, dribbles to the free throw line, pulls up a jumper, no good, as they battle for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off the Rebels. 1:06 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Thacker to inbound. Gets it right back from Escobar. She's going to initiate the offense. Emery Carter on the wing, inside to Peck. Back to Carter, her 15-foot jumper. Side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by McConkey. She hits the 15-foot jumper. Six points for McConkey on the night as the Rebels cross the timeline with Cass Argyle. Pass stolen by Thacker. 39 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 56-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Thacker tried to find Emery Carter in the lane. Instead finds Janie Wallentine with the Rich County government steal. She dribbles it across the timeline. 4 seconds difference between the shot and the game clock as Cassie Argyle has it on the right wing. To Wallentine, top of the key. Cass Argyle surveys, gets a pick, spins back, hands it to Lundgren. Lundgren drives, 7 to go on the shot clock, hands it to Cassie. She fires the 15-foot jumper from the top of the key, no good. It'll be out of bounds. Longhorn basketball, 3.9 to go in the ball game. Longhorns inbound it one last time to Escobar. She crosses the timeline, throws up a quarter court shot, no good, and that'll do it for us here in the girls varsity basketball game. Rebels take this one 56-24 as we're going to go to a Bear fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. As you see, the fan cam is zoomed in on the Rebels. They remain perfect in region play, improved to 7-0. And for all your realty needs, call Bear Lake Realty 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. When we come back, we'll have a Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap for you to recap this ball game. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Another Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels take the first game 56-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels girls varsity basketball team remains perfect in region play. They improve to 16-3 overall. Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap for you as the Rebels were led by Hannah Scott off the bench with 21 points. She had 17 of those in the first half. Haiti Pugmore with the very quiet 10 as she had a lot of foul trouble in the first half. She gets her 10 points a game that she averages. Darlene Peterson and Ellie Argyle finish with 7 apiece. Violet Taylor has 5. As Tylee Tingy has 2, as well as Brentley Hatch, and to round out the scoring, Cass Argyle with the point, and mark that Casey Wilson had 3 as well. That has been your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, where fast meets fresh every day in Evanston. Visit 115 Front Street. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the play of the game as well as the player of the game.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast with the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is senior night here at Altamont High School as they honor the seniors that have given blood, sweat, tears, and a lot of their time to this program. It's one of my favorite traditions in basketball as we'll have the Rebels senior night coming up next weekend. You know, you take time to honor some students that have given a lot to the program. As I like to say that you give a lot to the program as a student. It's great that this program will take a day to honor the student. As they're getting the seniors ready over in that right corner. But we have a post-game show to do as we're going to give you the precision play of the game brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum DDS. And for that, we're going to have to go Violet Taylor with the tip pass. Actually, it's going to go Peterson to Taylor, tip pass to Scott. Scott lays it in. Give Violet Taylor the assist. Darlene Peterson the secondary hockey assist. That is your Dr. McKay Frankum DDS precision play of the game. It's also time for your player of the game, and we're going to get to Hannah Scott. 21 points, that's a team high on the season. Unofficially, of course, as Coach Lundgren will do stats after the game. They'll probably be a little more accurate than mine, but for now, Hannah Scott finishes with 21, but either way, she's going to be our LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game. As when we come back, we'll have the Gary H. Tusser CPA pregame show for you. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Gary H. Tusser CPA pregame show. As you can see, the Longhorns, they're doing senior night tonight, one of the great traditions in all of sports, honoring the seniors that have given so much time and effort to these programs that they have all played and participated in. The players give so much to the program, so it's great that the program could take one night to honor the players, and they do it, and they're doing a fantastic job of it here at Altamont High School. As you can see, the players come out with balloons that have their number on it. That's actually something I've never seen before. An interesting twist to senior night here at Altamont High School. It is time for the Gary H. Tusser CPA pregame show. When we come back, we'll have your Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. That's Logan Clough. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusser, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusser, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
When you enter the city limits of the town of Woodruff, the sign welcomes you to the town of coldest temps and warmest hearts. Settled in 1870, we celebrate the values of kindness, compassion, and friendliness, knowing that a community's greatness may best be measured by the compassionate actions of its members. Mayor Scott Savey and council members Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, Seiko Webb, and Monica Schultes, with clerk Lisa Bell, welcome you and say,
Go Rich Rebels!
Here with Logan Clough. He's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. Logan, how you doing today?
Doing good.
So you guys are kind of on a little bit of a roller coaster year. Can you just describe some of the things that have gone on this year that have been a lot of fun for you? As it seems like you guys have a lot of fun playing with each other.
I don't know. I just think it's fun going through the ups and downs with everybody. Been a fun year, maybe not as successful as we've hoped, but I think it's just fun being able to go through the up and downs with all these.
Yeah, there's still time for that to turn around, but we're about 2 semesters into your senior year. Has it been everything you thought it was going to be?
Gone by a lot faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, that tends to happen. I would agree. Like when I was a senior, it kind of flew by. But what are some of your academic goals for your final trimester of the school year?
I don't know. I just hope to finish my high school career with some pretty good grades. I don't know.
So what are some of the things that you do in your spare time? What does Logan Clough like to do outside of school and basketball?
I'm in the music hall, and I've been doing that, and it's getting pretty close as well. It's about a month away, so it's one of the big things that I've been doing.
So would you typically partake in the band if you weren't playing basketball?
Maybe. That'd probably be my second option, yeah.
I was going to say, it seems like they have a lot of fun, and that's something that I think as a high schooler, because we didn't have a band like this. We had like an orchestra-style band, and, that's not as fun as being part of a rock band. Is that something that maybe in a different life that you'd want to be a part of?
No, I think learning an instrument is really cool, just for anybody. Just as a fun little hobby to do.
So is music something that you really take passion in?
Yeah, I quite enjoy music. That's one of the reasons I do like musical and stuff.
So what about music is so great? I mean, you can ask a million different people and you're going to get a million different answers. To you, what makes it so great?
I just think that like some of the memories and stuff you connect to the music that you listen to, like something that your parents listen to or whatever. I think that's a big reason that like I like it so much, probably.
So you're about to graduate from a small town school. What does it mean to you to graduate from a school this small?
I think it's the school being this small, you just feel more like connected to the community, and like that's like a part of you. Like you're like a part of the school, like even years after, just like this is the school you went to and it's just like a part of you.
One final question for you. What is something the world should know about yourself? What's something maybe like a hidden talent that you have or something the world should really know about you?
I like to sing in my off time, and I've done a lot of like singing classes in my life.
I know I said last question, but that's going to lead to more. What's your go-to karaoke song if you had to choose one?
I like this song Evermore from Beauty and the Beast, like the live action one. That one's a good one.
We want to thank Logan Clough for being a part of the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week on the Gary H. Tuster CPA pregame show. We come back, we'll have an interview with head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity team, Lex Cornea, on the T7 Propane Coaches Show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Here with the head coach of the Rich Rebel boys varsity basketball team, it's head coach Lex Cornea. You guys are coming off a 1-1 weekend where you lost a tough one in Tabiona, but you guys kept it within two, had an opportunity, the ball danced around the rim, but it just wouldn't fall your way, and then you guys beat Kemmer earlier in the week. Can you just kind of recap the week for me?
Well, it's a tough week because we know how much games mean, especially right now. And I felt like we played hard enough, especially defensively, to have a chance to do something that's really difficult, and that's win in Tabiona in that gym. But I don't know. We told them, you got to keep your heads up because that was not the state tournament. It's coming up. And even though that hurts us standing-wise, it was a missed opportunity for us to really climb up and have a better look, a better road at state. You know, it is what it is. We came up short. But if they take it the right way and we build from it, you know, it'll make us better in that most important weekend of the year for us, which is the March 1st to the 4th. And that's not right now.
You guys played a lot of zone defense this weekend, and I thought your defense was terrific in both games. Can you just kind of talk about what adjustments you guys made and what the kids have done to make that zone so good?
Well, first off, they have to buy into playing zone defense correctly. You're actually moving around more than you are in a man defense. And you know, you just don't, I mean, having your arms out, your butt down, your feet moving all the time, like it's exhausting if you do it right. And we knew we had to change some things up. You know, we've been losing games in the free throw battle, and part of that's our man defense. You know, we don't get in foul trouble individually because, you know, we have 10 guys that play on any given night. But, you know, we just had a huge free throw disparity, and I thought that was a lot cleaner in these last two games. But the biggest thing is the guys have bought into playing zone defense the way it needs to be played, and, you know, not playing it like a rec league Sunday afternoon zone defense, but really buying in and working. And I think they believe in it, and I think it's something we'll see a lot more of.
So coming up this week, you guys have the rematch with Mount Vernon as well as the rematch with Altamont. It's been a while since you've seen Altamont. What has changed with that team? I came in and I heard you say they're probably one of the more dangerous 3-win teams, and I think I agree with that by watching them play.
Yeah, I don't think you could find a team that only has 3 wins that's better than what Altamont is. Every game they're close, they're within striking distance, and against good teams. They play Duchesne, they play Tabiona just like we do. They play North Summit. So yeah, they're definitely not someone that you look at their record, you might be tempted to go, okay, we've got the night off as we prepare for the next week, and that's not the case at all. And these guys have played them for a long time. You know, they know Dyson Taylor is a very good player. They know that Sorensen down low is a load, and he's physical. And we're also playing in their gym. And yeah, we know the work that's in front of us. But first we got to look at Mount Vernon. We don't have a night off this week at all. You know, Mount Vernon, and we're going to see probably the best players we'll have this season in our gym. You know, kids that very legitimately will be earning money playing basketball at some point in their lives, probably internationally. But we have that caliber of player coming in, and yeah, we know what they can do. And Manila's the only one that's been able to get a win against these guys. But I also think last time we believe we could have played better, that we let it get away from us. And we've got a lot of confidence. You wonder how a team that has lost a couple like we have can go in with confidence. Well, I think it just says a lot about our guys. That I think instead of being beaten down right now, they're upset, they're angry, and I think that's a good look for us going into state. We're not complacent, we're not satisfied. We know that we can play better, and we're ready to go prove it. And I think we got 2 good shots this weekend.
How can you prepare for a team like Mount Vernon when you really don't know the 10 players that are going to show up in your gym? As we've talked about the last time you played them, as it could be a combination of about 20 kids that you might see.
Well, it makes it very difficult, but the last time we played them, we saw what I think is their best player in number 10, Boge. And I don't know, he's special. Although, last time we played, he only had 14 points from the floor. Most of his points came from the foul line. So zone should help us with that. I don't think we'll foul him nearly as much. He'll have to earn what he gets a little more. We also have to take confidence from the fact that in their gym, which is a tough place to play, weirdly tough place to play, that game wasn't decided until the last couple minutes. And really, I don't know if they beat us so much as we beat ourselves. We had some bad possessions down the stretch that I think are better at now. So, yeah, I think we're excited. I think guys are kind of licking their chops, and they want to get against these kids that play for Real Salt Lake or whatever. They're higher profile kids, and I think our guys kind of like the idea of them coming to our gym. And we're a grittier, scrappier team than we were the first time we played them. They can try their luck against kind of Rich 2.0, Rich now, which is a much tougher team than I think we were the first time we played either of these teams.
We want to thank Lex Corney for being a part of today's T7 Propane pregame coaches show on the Gary H. Tucci CPA pregame show. When we come back, we'll have your keys to tonight's matchup. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the mylocalradio.com keys to the night's game. For the Rebels, Dyson Taylor is a very, very, very good basketball player, as he is the leader of this team. We don't have exact scoring figures, but he led the Longhorns in scoring last time they played opening night for the boys basketball team. It's going to be the player they're going to have to look after. Brandon Diaz also had 3 3-pointers off the bench for the Rebels, so he can get hot in a moment's notice. You look on the screen and you see a 3-13 record for the Altamont Longhorns. Throw that out the window, as they are a super competitive team. There's a lot of games that they've played so far this year where they may not have come out on the winning end, but they were very tight games. They took North Summit to overtime earlier in the season. They played Duchesne very tight twice. So for the Longhorns, their record is a little deceiving that they're a very solid basketball team. quite frankly, coming up in the state tournament, I wouldn't want to be one of the higher seeds that has to play Altamont in that first week, because they could come away with an upset victory very, very easily. For the Rebels, you got to come out and you got to play hard. Take the pain, the anguish you feel after last night losing 71-70 to Mount Vernon. That is a tremendous basketball team that the Rebels had wire to wire almost, as the Patriots only had 2 leads in the game. They led 2-0 after the first bucket, and then they led 71-70 after the last bucket. Take that anguish, take that pain, and use it. Use it the rest of the season, as they've played it very well. They play like that. They play the way they did yesterday. They're going to have a very successful night for the Rebels. You just got to bounce back, shake it off, bounce back. I know they're ready to go, as we got about a minute left to go in the pregame show. You just got to use what you felt yesterday walking off the floor. You cannot feel that again, as the Rebels come in 10-10, as this is a big victory to get back into the win column for them, as they'll have Manila and Cokeville the rest of the way. This is a big win. This is a big game for both teams. Altamont, they want to get a victory against one of these teams that's above them in the rankings, because they have played well against a lot of teams, and they don't really have anything to show for it. Kind of the same thing for the Rebels. The Rebels against Tabiona, they've lost 2 games, point margin -5, as they've come close, but no cigar so far, as we're going to get to the starting lineups here at Altamont High School. We're about ready to tip off. For the Rebels, this is a bounce-back night. After last night, the Rebels are going to look to bounce back, and I think they have the ability to do it, as they did beat Altamont earlier in the season. But once again, on the road, you got to get off to a good start, because you can never really know what will happen. As we go to the starting lineups, first for the Rebels, number 10, Hunter Pace, senior. Junior, number 11, Jaden Desch. Junior, number 15, Jaden Cornea. Sophomore, number 23, Carter Hoffman. And to round out the starting lineup for your Rich Rebels, junior, number 32, Carson Muirbrook.
And now for your Altamont boys.
For the Longhorns of Altamont, Junior, 33, Grayson Paynes. Senior, number 10, Bronco Thacker. Senior, number 4, Dyson Taylor. Senior, number 11, Ethan Hansen. And to round out the starting lineup for the Altamont Longhorns, senior, number 13, Hunter Phillips.
Senior number 22, Brandon Diaz.
Excuse me, instead of Dyson Taylor, Diaz is going to start. As the Longhorns are going to start a full senior lineup here to start the ball game. Outside of Paynes, who's a junior. So we're about to start the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. This tip-off is brought to you by T7 Propane in Woodruff. Excuse me, it's brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. As the tip-off is one back to Hansen, as the Longhorns will start with the ball. Rebels in a 1-3-1 defense in their road blue uniforms. Skip pass on the wing to Thacker. They go corner to Diaz, 15-footer, no good. Jaden Desch skies for the rebound. He's going to push the offense. Hunter Pace in the left corner, fires a three-pointer. It's good! Hunter Pace continues to shoot the lights out as he puts the Rebels up 3-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels in their road blue uniforms, white numbers, pass into the corner, out of bounds. Rebels basketball. Longhorns in their white home jerseys with the red stripe down the side. Longhorn logo on the left pant leg with the black letters outlined by red. 7:27 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter, as Cornea is going to walk it up the floor. Finds Desch on the right wing, surveys. Muirbrook, top of the key. into Hoffman, spins, right-hand layup off glass, no good. Carson Muirbrook skies for the rebound, off the backboard, and in the bump in the bucket. Carson Muirbrook, the old-fashioned three-point play. So Muirbrook will step to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. That foul is called on number 22, Brandon Diaz. That is his first foul of the game. Muirbrook's free throw rattles in and out, rebound to Diaz. As he finds Hansen, as he's going to walk it up the floor, Rebels fall back into the zone defense. In the corner, pass deflected, stolen by Hunter Pace. That's a Rich County government steal. He's going to lead the attack. Down the right wing, Survey slows it down. Hands it to Cornea as the Rebels will reset with 6:50 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Hoffman in the right corner. Surveys, finds Pace, top of the key, three on the way, rattles around and rolls back in. When you're hot, you're hot. Hunter Pace, 6 points early as he's got two. My Local Radio three-pointers to start the game, 8-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Diaz at the top of the key. They work it to Panis as it's deflected away, stolen by Carson Muirbrook. He finds Dash, Rebels off and running. Pace, left corner, three. That's short. He is human as Panis gets the rebound. He's going to push it in transition. Lays it up and in as Panis attacks. Rebels unable to get back in transition after the shot. Here come the Rebels back offensively as Dash gives it to Cornea as they're going to set up with 6:05 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter as Pace dribbles across the key as Hoffman, left-hand layup is good. Gets a pick from Hunter Pace. Give Pace an assist as well. 10-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:50 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first. Thacker has it on the wing. Hansen at the top of the key. Move it to the right corner. Shot on the way from Phillips. No good. Dash with the board. Throws it ahead to Hunter Pace, but smacked out of bounds by Phillips on the backtrack. It'll be Rebels basketball. As we're getting an injury timeout. Maybe not necessarily a timeout, but we're going to go ahead and take it away because that I can see that from over here, and that is not anything I want to see. So we're going to spare you from it as that's number 33, Grayson Panis. He's going to go into the medical room. As hopefully he's all right because that does not look good from up here. Corner, Dash, thought about the three. Drives off the backboard, no good. But Jaden Dash will shoot two Bear Lake Realty free throws. As checking into the game, number 5, Ashton Arnold. Jaden Dash will shoot two Bear Lake Realty free throws. First one on the way, short. Dash steps back to the line. Second one is good. Jaden Dash goes 1 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. Gets his first point of the night. 11-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Hansen has it on the left wing, gets it right back. Thought about the three. Instead, it goes to Arnold in the left corner. He buries the three-pointer. 11-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Longhorn bench. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation at Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 11-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Longhorns bring pressure. Dash dribbles, finds Pace, goes full court. That's stolen by Phillips. Pressure works for the Longhorns. He crosses the timeline to the wing for Thacker, back to the corner for Arnold. To the top of the key, Phillips, three-pointer, no good. As Hoffman pulls in the rebound, here comes Jaden Cornea across the timeline into the offense. Desch on the right wing. Attacks. Pass is going to be stolen by Thacker. Goes behind the back on the reception. Layup, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of the Rebels. Good effort on the backtrack from Carter Hoffman to at least affect the layup. As Thacker got the steal on a little bit of a miscommunication. 4:33 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Phillips, right corner three, thought about it. Goes to Diaz at the elbow. One shot into the lane. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. Be on Muirbrook. That's his first of the game against the Rebels. It's good to see that Panas is back on the bench. First free throw from Diaz on the way, back rim and out. 4:28 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Rebels up 11-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Brandon Diaz will go back to the line to shoot the second free throw. On the way, that one's good. Longhorns press as Cornea catches across the timeline. Rebels break it. Desch, left wing, attacks the baseline. Finds Jaden Cornea inside, and Jaden Cornea lays it in. Great find from Jaden Desch. As he floated to the baseline, passed it over the head of the defender to the middle of the floor where Cornea was there to lay it in. Arnold, his left corner three on the way, no good. Muirbrook skies for the board. As here come the Rebels on the attack, it's Cornea across the timeline. Longhorns drop back into a 2-3 zone as Desch catches on the left wing. Surveys. As he throws a pass stolen by Hansen. As Arnold attacks. Layup good. 13-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Longhorns look to press. Cornea across the timeline as they fall back into a 2-3 zone. Desch on the right wing. Skip pass to Pace. One dribble on the left wing. He surveys. Cornea up top. The Rebels reset. Desch catches on the right wing. Thought about the three. Instead goes to Muirbrook on the elbow. Backdoor cut from Jaden Cornea. Layup no good. That's a great find inside from Muirbrook. But Cornea will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Good ball movement early for the Rebels as Desch with the entry pass to Muirbrook at the elbow. He finds Cornea back door. First free throw on the way is good from Cornea. Cornea's second free throw on the way, good as well. 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line for Jaden Cornea. He's got 4 early points. Thacker across the timeline into the corner for Arnold. Stolen by Jaden Cornea. It's a Rich County government steal. Throws it ahead to Jarrett Mason. Has it poked away from behind. Thacker is able to gather for the Longhorns. Middle of the floor to Arnold. Picks up his dribble. Finds Thacker on the sideline. Picks up, skip pass, left corner for Hansen. He fires a three off the back rim and out. Cornea skies for the board. Throws it ahead to Mason. Rebels are on the attack. Back to Cornea as they slow it down. Mason catches on the left wing. One dribble, surveys. Goes to Muirbrook. Turns, right elbow jumper, in and out. 15-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead, 2:32 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Panas attacks. Off the glass, no good. Gets his board. Rebound, no good. As Trey Walker comes down with the rebound, he's going to push. Crosses over the top to Key. Passes the corner for Hoffman. Thought about the three. Instead, passes it to Mason. Gets it right back from Cornea. Rebels will survey as they reset. 2:13 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. They try to go inside to Walker. Walker is bumped from behind, as that'll be the 4th team foul against the Longhorns. As it'll be against Panas. That's his first. Checking back into the game for the Longhorns. Hunter Phillips will replace Brandon Diaz. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Cornea, Muirbrook, Walker, Mason, and Hoffman. As Cornea has the Crawford Troth inbounds, the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hand. Rebels work it around. Hand to Mason on the left wing. Fresh shot clock to work with as they go to Meerbrook. Turns. Dumps it off to Trey Walker. What a pass that was. Meerbrook faked the shot. Went into the shooting motion and passed it to Trey Walker. Walker lays it in from the right block. 17-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels drop back into a 2-3 zone. Phillips in the right corner. Backs down Hoffman. To the wing, Arnold on the way. No good. His three-pointer in and out as Walker gets the rebound. Looks to push again. Slows it down. Finds Mason on the left wing. His three, no good. Meerbrook had it in his hands, but the ball hit the rim one extra time. Bounces over him into the hands of the Longhorns. 1:20 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Arnold in the left wing. Has to save it to Phillips on the right corner. Up top to Thacker. Back to Arnold. Phillips, he's going to fire the 15-foot baseline jumper. No good. Meerbrook with the rebound. Hands it to Corney as the Rebels are off and running. Hoffman on the left wing. Looks to attack. Pump fakes. Shot on the way. No good. But will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws as he got Hunter Phillips into the air. Carter Hoffman will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws with a minute even to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. First free throw on the way is good. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, Drake Weston as well as Noah Perry. At the next moment, Jaden Desch will check in for Hoffman. Free throw on the way is good as Carter Hoffman will take a seat after going 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 19-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. It's Arnold to push it up the floor for the Longhorns. Panas to Arnold up top. He attacks the right elbow, floats one off the back rim and in. It's a nice shot there from Arnold. As he's got 7 to start the game, Weston breaks the press. Slows it down as the Rebels will set up the offense. Mason on the right wing. Walker at the right elbow, attacks. Drops it off inside to Perry. Perry uses his body to carve out space, jumps backwards, lays it in. Nice find there from Trey Walker as Perry gets his first bucket of the game. 21-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Shot clock is off. 14 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. Panas on the left elbow. To the corner for Brandon Taylor. Fires a 3. No good. Rebound into the hands of Noah Perry. Gives it up to Walker. Walker on the attack. His layup attempt no good, but he is fouled on the play. Trey Walker will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws as Hanson's going to pick up the foul. Great recognition there from Noah Perry to get the ball ahead to Walker, who was streaming down the right wing. Walker's first Bear Lake Realty free throw in the air is good. Walker back to the line to shoot the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. 1.3 to go in the Ellingford brothers' first quarter. On the way, good. Trey Walker 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. The Rebels 7 of 8 as a 3/4 court shot from Diaz on the way, no good. And with that, you are listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM. Online at mylocalradio.com. Weston to dash at the free throw line. Tried to drop it off to Walker, instead stolen by Panas. 7:48 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. It's Diaz at the top of the key. Couple of pump fakes, trying to find someone inside. That's stolen by Desch as he throws it ahead to Perry. Perry with the catch. Finger roll layup, no good. Mason, two-hand, bumps it up and in. Nice effort there from Jarrett Mason to run the floor, rewarded with the putback. Here comes the Longhorns into the front court. It's Hansen. Inside to Taylor, stolen by Desch again. Here he comes on the attack, 3-on-2 the other way for the Rebels. Weston catches on the left wing, will be called for a double dribble. As he slapped the ball down on the catch. 25-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels up with 7:10 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Panas catches up the left wing, spins into the lane, lays it up off the rim, no good. Noah Perry comes away with the rebound. Trey Walker will push up the floor for the Rebels. Hands to Mason. Mason to Perry. Perry working on Panas, turns off glass and good! The bump and the bucket for Noah Perry as he'll go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Noah Perry averages 2.2 per game. He has 4 already in the contest. As we'll go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line on the way is good. Coming into tonight's matchup, Noah Perry shooting 83% from the line. 28-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Thacker to Hansen in the right corner. Back to the Thacker at the top of the key. Goes inside to Panas. One-on-one with Desch. Hands it off to Taylor. Taylor with the pump fake. Steps through, lays it in. That's a great patient move there from Brandon Taylor. He's got 3 on the night. Walker down the lane to Desch. Desch reverse layup blocked by Panas. Good transition offense by the Rebels, just erased by good transition defense from the Longhorns. Rebels up 28-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Brandon Diaz fires the 15-foot jumper from the left baseline, no good. Walker with the board and the push to go right back to him. Pump fakes in between 3 players, hands it or dumps it off to the flashing Desch, but they're going to call Trey for a travel. Great idea there for Trey Walker as he did find the pass, just unfortunately dragged the pivot foot just a little bit as the Rebels are going to press. Panas catches to Diaz. Diaz back to the top of the key. They roll it on the floor to Arnold, who's going to fire up a 15-foot fadeaway. No good. Walker with the board. Great defense there from Trey Walker. He's able to contest, gets the rebound. And with 5:40 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter, Rebels up 28-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston gets a pick. Thought about it. Instead finds Desch right wing 3. No good. But we're going to get a foul on the play as a couple bodies collide and go to the floor. One team foul throughout the first half for the Rebels, playing a zone that helps. As I believe Noah Perry's going to step to the free throw line. Shoot the 1-and-1. Fouls on 33 Panas. That's his 3rd of the game. He's going to check out. We're going to Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Longhorns. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 28-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Noah Perry will shoot the 1-and-1. As you can see on the floor, you can see Jaden Desch and Jarrett Mason talking about Mason's volleyball tip in from earlier as he hustled down the floor, laid it in with a little bit of a set. Noah Perry to the free throw line will shoot the first Bear Lake Realty free throw. On the way, rattles around and falls. Perry's 2 for 2 from the line. Perry to shoot the second half of the 1-and-1. On the way, rattles around, in and out. Rebound pulled in by Hansen. Here come the Longhorns the other way. 15-foot jumper on the way from the right wing. No good from Arnold. Rebels with the board. Desch fakes the three, looks to attack. Off glass, no good. Rebound pulled in by Phillips. As he falls down, he's able to find Hansen. Back to Phillips as he'll push it ahead to Diaz. Diaz finds Arnold. Arnold was open under the basket for a moment. They go back to him. He's open for a right corner three instead. Back rim and out. Noah Perry with the board. Pushes it ahead. I think he tried to find Trey Walker. Walker was guarded, thought better of it, and tried to throw a pass in between a couple of players. Was stolen. Rebels get a steal right back as Mason with the Rich County Government steal. Weston down the right lane, drops it off to Walker. Walker's shot, no good. Rebound for Trey Walker. Fires again. That's no good as well, as Weston's going to be called for the foul on the rebound. It's only the second team foul against the Rebels. First against Weston. As Hoffman, Cornea, Pace, and Meerbrook all check back in for the Rebels. It is the starting five on the floor for the Rebels. Thacker backtracks. They go to Arnold on the left wing. He finds Phillips in the left corner. He tries to fire a pass. Instead, it's stolen by Hunter Pace with the Rich County Government steal. Surveys has it tipped away from behind by Phillips. Desch recovers, finds Meerbrook. Meerbrook layup attempt, no good. Gets his own board. Fires up another shot. Will shoot two Bear Lake Realty free throws as Meerbrook will go back to the line. 29-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead, 4:13 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. That foul is against Phillips. That's Phillips' third as well. A couple of players in foul trouble for the Longhorns. Rebels doing a good job attacking. Meerbrook free throw on the way is good. Carson's got 6 points in the contest. Checking the ball game for the Longhorns, Octavio Diaz. As you got Octavio Diaz and Brandon Diaz both on the floor at the same time for the Longhorns. Meerbrook goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. He's got 7 in the contest. From the Longhorns back across the timeline, 31-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Octavio Diaz wastes no time firing up a three in and out. Rebounded by Desch. Wanted to fire it long to Meerbrook, thought better of it. Instead finds Pace on the left wing. Hoffman catches the skip pass in the right corner. Attacks, drops it off to Meerbrook. Meerbrook off the front of the rim, gets his own board, misses as Diaz pulls away the rebound. 3:48 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Hansen to Thacker in the right corner. Hansen's going to fire up a long right wing three off the rim and out as Desch grabs the board. He'll push it down the right wing, fires it to Hunter Pace in the left corner. He's going to fire the three. Good, Hunter Pace with his third My Local Radio three-pointer of the night. He's got 9. Give the assist to Jaden Desch. 34-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Octavio Diaz pass tipped into the hands of Arnold. His floater no good. Carter Hoffman almost came away with the steal. Instead, Cornea to Pace. He's going to fire again from the left wing. In and out. Even his misses look good. As Arnold's going to push the ball up the floor for the Longhorns. Brandon Diaz on the right wing. Thacker right corner. Pump fakes. One dribble back to Diaz. That's Brandon Diaz. Working around to Octavio Diaz. Back to Arnold, top of the key. Inside to Hansen. He catches, drops it off to Brandon Diaz. Unable to complete the catch. That'll be out of bounds. It's the right play from Hansen as it was a good look. Checking the game for the Rebels, Logan Clough and Ridge Lundgren. They'll replace Desch and Hoffman. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Ridge Lundgren, Jaden Cornea, Hunter Pace, Logan Clough, and Carson Meerbrook. 34-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels up with 2:44 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Longhorns bring the pressure. Rebels look to break it. They do. Clough on the left wing. Survey slows it down. Hands to Lundgren. in the left corner. Back to Pace. Thought about the three. Instead, drives to the free throw line, floats one off the back rim and out. Hansen with the board. He pushes. Across the timeline. Thacker on the left wing. Fakes the three inside to Brandon Diaz. Pump fake, spins off glass. That rattles in and out. Hansen with the board, lays it in. 34-14 on the station on main scoreboard as Clough has it on the right wing. Cornea. Cornea in the middle of the floor for Lundgren to Pace. He's going to step into a left wing three-pointer. That's out. Off the back rim as Cornea looks to chase down the rebound. Instead, Arnold beats him to it as Diaz is going to walk it across the timeline with 1:50 to go here in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Hansen to the corner for Thacker. In the left corner, surveys. Gets it back from Arnold. Fires the long three, no good. Ridge Lundgren does a good job boxing Hansen out as he comes away with the rebound. Pushes it across the timeline into the offense for the Rebels. Hands to Cornea. Pace. Left corner thought about it. Cornea was wide open, wasn't looking. He's able to catch the pass, finds Clough. Clough drops it off to Cornea. Shot blocked inside by Hansen as Diaz throws it ahead to Diaz. That's Brandon to Octavio. Pass deflected by Muirbrook to the hands of Hansen. Into the corner for Arnold. Helter-skelter there, but the Longhorns get it done with a 15-foot two-pointer from Arnold. It's Clough. Surveys in the backcourt to Cornea. They find Lundgren in the middle of the floor. He's attacking 3-on-2. Splits the defenders, tries to lay it in. Will draw the foul and shoot two free throws. As the freshman will go to the line. Two Bear Lake Realty free throws, that is. Just under a minute to go here in the Stacey's Repair second quarter as Lundgren with the ball in his hand. Dribbles it a few times into his hand on the way. Good. First points of the game for Ridge as he comes into the matchup as a 55% free throw shooter. As I think he's a much better shooter than that. Second free throw on the way is good. This will do a little bit to help him get that free throw average up as he goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. It's Hansen. Down the left wing, finds Octavio Diaz. Back to Hansen, pass nearly stolen by Jaden Cornea. It'll be out of bounds off of Cornea. Longhorns retain possession with 50 to go in the half. Hansen give and go with Octavio Diaz. Right back to Diaz as Hansen catches in the left corner. Looks to attack. Reverse layup on the way. No good. Great defense there from Carson Muirbrook as Clough gets the rebound. Throws it ahead to Pace. Pace couple dribbles back to Clough. Clough catches, tosses it to Muirbrook. What a find there from Logan Clough as Muirbrook lays it in with the finger roll. He's got 9. Thacker has it at the top of the key. Pass to Hansen, stolen by Logan Clough. He's out in front of everyone, uses the body behind the back dish to Ridge Lundgren. Lundgren misses. Would have been a highlight reel assist. Instead, it's just a highlight reel pass to Cornea. Cornea to Lundgren. Lundgren lays it in this time from the left block. 40 to 16 on the station on main scoreboard. Long shot on the way from Hansen. No good. As you're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to a Gary Bear fan cam brought to you by broker Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. As you can see, some of the girls players who took care of business earlier remain undefeated in region play. When we come back, we'll have the halftime show for you. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Coming up, the Crawford Trough halftime show.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 40-16 Rebels up at halftime on the station on main scoreboard as we are presenting you the Crawford Trough halftime show. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph. You're listening to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Crawford Trough halftime show, the place to eat and drink. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes at an elevation of 6,300 feet with temperatures that can range from 90 degrees in the summer and sometimes 40 below in the winter. The folks that call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Rich County residents value hard work, education, and believe in God, family, country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and Town Board Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, Cullen Pace, and Clerk April Grohl support the Rich Rebels and invite you to visit Randolph whenever you can.
Back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your first half highlights, brought to you by the town of Randolph on the Crawford Trough halftime show. For the Rebels, leading the way, Hunter Pace with 9 points. Carson Muirbrook and Noah Perry have 8 apiece. Trey Walker has 4. Jaden Cornea has 4. Carter Hoffman with 4. Jarrett Mason has a pair. Ridge Lundgren has 4 as well to join the party at 4, as the scoring is very balanced. As the Rebels came out, they played a really good half of basketball. It's a way to respond right there, as they had a heartbreaker last night. And they came out and they took it out on the Longhorns, putting up 40 in the first half, putting 23 up in the first quarter, 17 in the second quarter, going they missed 2 free throws in the first, 1 in the second. They've missed 3 free throws so far, and they've shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They are 12 of 15 from the free throw line, and that has been a key difference in the ball game as we move along to the Longhorn side. As they have a total of 16 points. Leading the way for them is Ashton Arnold. He has 7. Hansen has 4. Brandon Diaz has 2. And then Panas has 2 as well. He had 3 fouls for most of that half, as well as Ethan Phillips. Big foul trouble for the Longhorns. When we come back, we'll have your halftime adjustments. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 30 seconds to go in the Crawford Charles halftime show, and we're going to go to our halftime adjustments. If you're the Rebels, just keep doing what you're doing, as they played a very good game so far, up 40-16. As we got a wanderer in front of the crowd mic for the Longhorns. Let's keep battling. It's been tough for them, as 2 of their starters have been in foul trouble. They're without Dyson Taylor tonight, as he's not even in the book. As that's a huge issue. He's one of the best players in 1A basketball, best players for the Longhorns. As we try to find out why he's not playing, we might have to update that on the radio show later in the week. But as it stands, Rebels up 24 on the Station on main scoreboard, heading into the Epic Recreation third quarter. It will be Longhorns basketball to start the half, as they'll inbound across from the scorer's table. They'll be attacking left to right here in the half. If you're viewing it from across the scorer's table, as we are, Rebels will be attacking right to left. As Hansen will initiate the offense to start the second half. Drives left, tries a pass to Phillips. That's deflected out of bounds by Meerbrook. Nearly gets a cheerleader in the head. She got her hands up in time. 7:52 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Longhorns basketball out of bounds under the Rebels hoop. Phillips in the right corner. Working around. They go back to Hansen, right corner. He's going to fire the 3. That's long into the hands of Carter Hoffman. He pushes ahead to Hunter Pace. Pace, no look to Dash. He attacks, spins back, tries to go back to Hoffman. Hoffman's able to corral it. Layup on the way, blocked from behind by Hansen. Couple of really fancy passes here so far for the Rebels. Pace with that no-looker across the floor, and then of course Logan Clough at the end of the half. Went behind the back. Dash catches Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Hoffman to Cornea in the left corner, back to Hoffman on the left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, back to Cornea. They'll reset the offense, 10 to go in the shot clock. Dash catches, pump fakes to Meerbrook. Meerbrook, one dribble, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound to Hunter Pace, lays it up and in. As Pace gets the bucket after the board. Nice move there from Meerbrook, just couldn't finish it, but Pace cleans it up for him. 42-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Panas fires the free throw line jumper that rolls around and falls. 42-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Longhorns bring a little pressure. Hoffman catches in the right corner, fires the three. No good. Rebound into the hands of Hansen as the Longhorns come back the other way, 3-on-3. Hansen tries to hand it off to Diaz. Diaz went to the corner instead of cutting to the hoop. 42-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard. The Longhorns are going to bring some pressure. Cornea catches, surveys. Back to Pace, who goes right back to Cornea. Cornea finds Dash in the middle of the floor. Rebels have broken the press to Pace. Down the right wing, Meerbrook on the right elbow. To Dash. Dash looks to attack, hands to Meerbrook, left elbow jumper on the way, back rim and out. Rebound poked in the hands of Dash. Dash goes up, has a shot blocked by Hansen. As the Longhorns come back the other way, Hansen on the left wing, loses control, regains control, lays it up, no good. Meerbrook with the board, pushes it to Cornea. Cornea in transition, tries to find Dash that was behind him. 42-18 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 6:05 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels with the lead. Phillips will walk it up the floor, he has. 3 personal fouls, hands to Thacker. Thacker into the offense. Corner 3 on the way from Phillips on the left side, no good. Dash with the board. He's gonna push it in transition. Rebels on the run, finds Hoffman cutting down the lane. He lays it in with the left hand from the left block. Dash with the assist. Brandon Diaz catches in the right corner. Pump fakes. Couple dribbles into the wing. Back to Phillips. Phillips pass fakes, reverse layup. That's a nice move there from Hunter Phillips. 44-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels break the press. Hoffman catches, drives down the wing. Left hand layup from the left side of the floor, good. 46-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels up 16, 5:10 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Panis catches 15-foot jumper from the baseline, no good. Meerbrook pulls in the board, finds Cornea, and the Rebels are off into the offense. Hunter Pace catches, fakes the 3, lobs it inside to Dash. Dash catches and finishes all in one motion. Great find there from Hunter Pace. Rebels go up 48-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:45 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Hansen into the corner. Caught by Thacker in the left corner. Surveys back to Hansen. He's going to be called for a traveling violation. Weston, Walker, and Mason into the game for the Rebels. That's number 3, 4, and 5. Replacing Cornea, Pace, and Hoffman. Weston's going to walk it up the floor. Dash catches on the right wing. To Mason. Cuts across the top of the key as Walker nearly falls down. Spins in the lane from the middle of the floor. No good. Rebound. Phillips to the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. As Weston and Meerbrook got their hands to it. It'll be Rebels basketball. 4:15 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Ashton Arnold checks in for Brandon Diaz. Weston to inbound, finds Meerbrook. Meerbrook off glass and good as the Rebels convert the layup from the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Arnold catches in the left corner, back to Hansen, to Thacker at top. He surveys, dribbles a couple times right to the right wing, finds Hansen, Panas, one dribble to the elbow. His pass deflected as that goes way out of bounds. Good hands there from Walker as he's able to tip it up to nearly the banners here at Altamont High School. That almost hit the 2003 Altamont High School Drill Team State Championship banner. Arnold will inbound. Hansen on the left wing, fires the three off the bat. Rebound pulled in by Desch as he's going to take it to the floor himself. Throws it ahead to Noah Perry, catches, off glass, no good, but Noah Perry will shoot 2 free throws. That foul is on Hansen. As that is his third. 3 players for the Longhorns have 3 fouls. That is Hansen, Phillips, and Panis, excuse me. Free throw on the way from Perry, no good. Perry back to the line to shoot the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. Goes 1 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line, 51-20. Arnold will walk it up the floor for the Longhorns. Hansen drops it off to Panis. Layup no good, as I mispronounced his name. Sorry about that. So here come the Rebels back the other way. Mason inside to Walker. Walker catches, blocked by Thacker. Longhorns with the board. They come away offensively. Tipped out of the hands of Hansen, but into the hands of Panis. They work it to the corner for Thacker. His pass deflected away by Noah Perry. I think Weston was there to steal it. 2 Rebels jumped the pass. Good defense there. They go back into the corner for Thacker. He's going to fire the right corner 3. No good. Walker with the board. Here come the Rebels. Walker pushes it across the timeline, slows it down, waits for his teammates. Weston's going to fire the top of the key 3. In and out. Rebound to the Longhorns. 51-20 on the station on main scoreboard. They throw it ahead to Panis, who lays it in. 51-22. Longhorns get a bucket in transition as Weston's going to hurry it up the floor. Slows it down, back dribbles, back to the Altamont logo here at Altamont High School. Hands to Mason, excuse me. Mason to Walker. 1 dribble into the paint, Euro step, layup, in and out. As the rebound is pulled in by the Longhorns. Great move there from Walker, just couldn't finish. Thacker down the lane, tries a bounce pass across the key to Phillips. That's knocked out of bounds. Checking into the game for the Longhorns, number 14, Octavio Diaz, and number 22, Brandon Diaz. Logan Clough checks in for the Rebels. 2:22 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. This quarter has flown by. Panis catches, thought about the 3. Goes to Thacker at the top of the key. Octavio Diaz inside to Panis. His layup attempt no good, fouled on the play. As if he goes up right away, I think he has the layup, as that was a great find from Octavio Diaz. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That foul is on Walker. His first foul. First of the half against the Rebels. Free throw on the way is good. 51-23 on the station on main scoreboard. We got 2:11 left to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Panis back to the line. Second free throw on the way, back rim and out. Noah Perry clears the rebound, finds Clough. Back to Perry as he finds Weston as we get it to a guard. Weston backs it out, 2 minutes even to go in this third quarter. Rebels will reset the offense. It's Mason. On the left wing, he surveys, goes to Walker at the free throw line. Pump fake, finds Weston in the right corner. Jab steps, drives through, on the way to the lane, shot no good, but he was hit on the arm and will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Weston into the routine, 2 dribbles, free throw on the way is good. 52-23 on the station on main scoreboard as Weston steps back to the line for the second Bear Lake Realty free throw. In the air, rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Octavio Diaz. Tries to find a passing player as Arnold goes flying into the bench to save it as Diaz tries to find Panis underneath. That goes out of bounds across the baseline. Heck of an effort there from Ashton Arnold as he flew into his own bench to save that ball. Would have been a layup if they completed the pass. Effort goes for naught. 52-23 on the station on main scoreboard as Weston turns it over to Arnold. He slips. Ball goes to Perry, gets the Rich County government steal. Logan Clough catches on the left wing. Weston looks to attack the key. Mason catches, finds Clough, cut, backdoor cut. Turns, fires, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Longhorns as Brandon Diaz tries to find Octavio Diaz, stolen by Drake Weston. He's in transition, finds Clough to Noah Perry, top the key. Trey Walker in the left corner, attacks the lane, hands it off to Clough. Clough with the reverse layup. Good ball movement there from the Rebels as Clough is the beneficiary. And we are going to get an independent software solutions timeout called by the Altamont Longhorns. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Octavio Diaz will walk it up the floor for the Longhorns. His pass tipped by Clough, stolen by Walker. Rich County government steal as Trey crosses the timeline to Mason. Surveys from the left wing, hands it off to Weston. Rebels into the offense. 36 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Weston steps into a three on the left wing. No good. Clough skies for the rebound. It's going to be out of his hands. Out of bounds, though. 29.6 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 54-23, Rebels up on the station on main scoreboard. Hansen to Arnold in the left corner. Skip pass to Octavio Diaz. Finds Phillips. One dribble into the lane. Layup no good. Brandon Diaz with the rebound. He's fouled on the play. He'll shoot two Bear Lake Realty free throws. 11.9 to go in the second quarter. First free throw on the way, no good. He was talking to someone on the line. I'm not sure who he was talking to. 54-23 on the station on main scoreboard. Brandon Diaz back to the line. Spins the ball in his hand. Goes up to the forehead with the shot. Second free throw, back iron and out. Trey Walker with the board. He's going to push it himself. 9 to go in the quarter. Walker to Mason on the left baseline. Back to Walker, 4 to go. Mason catches in the left corner. Shot blocked. Clough tries to get the rebound as it's batted away by Phillips. And that'll do it for us here in the third quarter as we head to the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth. 54-23 on the station on main scoreboard. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, the Nova Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 54-23 on the station on main scoreboard as we start the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels are up. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Weston, Clough, Perry, Mason, and Walker as they're going to play a 1-3-1 zone. Longhorns ball. They attack from left to right. Brandon Diaz skies to catch it as he's going to hand off to Hansen. He's going to fire the three in and out. Trey Walker with the board. Gets fouled on the rebound. It's only the 5th foul of the second half, as it's been a relatively clean half of basketball so far. Weston will walk it up the floor. 7:45 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. Into the offense, gets a screen, surveys on the right wing. Noah Perry has it at the top of the key, hands it off to Mason. Dribbles across, fakes the handoff, attacks the lane, lays it off glass and in as Mason fakes the handoff. A little bit of an option play there as he drives down the right side, banks it off glass for 2. 56-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Panis catches on the left baseline, he attacks, reverse layup, good. 56-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Mason catches on the left wing. Perry at the top of the key, turns, finds Weston on the right wing. Clough catches top of the key. One dribble to Trey Walker on the left wing. He's going to reset the offense, point out where he wants some of the players to go. Gives to Weston, 10 to go in the shot clock. Walker drives into the lane, kicks it to Mason, his right wing three on the way, no good, side rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Longhorns. Here comes Thacker. Navigates the paint and tries to lay one up, instead nearly gets the cheerleaders in the baseline. So he was fouled on the play. Fouls against Noah Perry, his first, team 3rd. As Thacker will shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way. Hits the side rim, bounces out. Ridge Lundgren's going to check in for Jarrett Mason. .6:29 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. As Thacker, second free throw, no good. Clough with the board, finds Weston. Rebels are off and running. As Weston attacks the paint, has it stripped away from behind. That'll be a foul called against the Longhorns. .6:21 to go. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in the hands of Drake Weston. Finds Noah Perry on the right wing. To Clough. Lundgren catches left corner three. Side rim and out. Phillips with the board as he hands to Hansen. Across the timeline into the offense. Thacker in the left corner. Back to Hansen. Hansen lobs it to Phillips as he's going to be called for the offensive foul as he tried to go right through Trey Walker. Phillips lowered his shoulder on the play. Walker picks up the charge earned, will inbound the ball to Weston. See, walks it across the timeline. Rebels into the offense. Clough on the right wing. To Perry at the top of the key. Weston into the post to Walker. Fakes the handoff, spin move, fades, shot, no good. Hit the side of the backboard as Phillips will be called for his 5th foul. As Phillips is done for the evening. Trey Walker will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. And unfortunately for Phillips, that is how his career ends here at Altamont High School, as Ashton Arnold will check back in. Trey Walker will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws, 56-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:41 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital 4th quarter. Walker's free throw on the way is good. Hunter Pace ready to check back in. He'll check in for Walker. Second free throw on the way is short. Tipped around, Trey Walker chases the rebound down to Weston. 57-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. So we're gonna get a foul called against the Longhorns. They'll send the Rebels into the bonus. Drake Weston will step to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. That foul is against Thacker. That's his 4th. As Pace gets to check in for Walker. As a little bit of fun going on as Talon Pace goes by Tiny, checks in. We got both the Pace brothers on the floor for the Rebels as Weston will shoot the 1-and-1. First free throw is good, as Weston will go back to the line to shoot the second half of the 1-and-1. Colin Pace is smiling from the scorer's table as he gets to watch both of his sons. Weston makes the free throw. Play on the court at the same time, as this is Hunter's senior year. There's not many opportunities for them to do that left, as Diaz, Brandon Diaz that is, spins back. They go to the left corner for Hansen. His three on the way, no good. Lundgren pulls in the board, crosses over, throws it ahead to Tiny Pace. He lays it off glass and in. Good find from Lundgren, as it's now 61-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Hansen on the left wing, inside to Diaz. Poked away by Pace, Talon Pace, into the hands of Lundgren. He attacks to Weston in the left corner, thought about the three. Instead, he attacks the elbow, kicks it to Hunter Pace, into the paint as he tries to find Talon Pace. See a little bit of a smile on the face of Hunter as trying to go brother to brother, as Riker Hoffman's going to replace Hunter Pace. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Ridge Lundgren, Drake Weston, Talon Pace, Logan Clough, Riker Hoffman. They lob it to Hoffman. He lays it off the glass or off the rim. No good. That ball spun in and out. 61-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Hansen finds Brandon Diaz. Left wing three, back rim and out. Rebounded by Lundgren as he's going to push the offense. 4:33 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Crosses over at the free throw line. Finds Riker Hoffman. He attacks the lane, poked out of his hands from behind. I think the crowd wanted him to fire up the three. He was open in the left corner. Longhorns go to Diaz, top of the key three. In and out as Clough battles for the board. Finds Weston, Rebels into the offense. Weston continues to attack, finds Lundgren. He's going to reset the offense. Gives it to Weston. Weston dribbles to the Altamont logo as the Rebels got 20 to go in the shot clock. 3:57 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Pace catches, hands to Clough. Clough attacks down the lane, floats one off glass and good. Credit Talon Pace with the screen to get Clough open as Hansen hands to Brandon Diaz. Arnold into the corner for Thacker. Left corner three, no good. Side rim and out as Lundgren pulls in his third straight rebound. He'll attack. Euro step, floats one off glass and good. 65-25 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:22 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as they throw it ahead to Diaz on the left block. He lays it in. We're going to Independent Software Solutions. Timeout called by the Longhorns. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Nova Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Will be Rebels ball under their defensive hoop as there's 3:17 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth. Checking in the ballgame, number 21, Jet Holmes. Has the 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Riker Hoffman, Holmes, Clough, Talon Pace, and Ridge Lundgren. Lundgren catches on the wing. Looks to attack, splits a couple defenders, floats one up, no good, but was fouled on the play. As that'll be against Thacker. That'll be his 5th as well. As another senior follows out on senior night here at Altamont. As he'll get a round of applause heading off the floor. Brandon Diaz will check back into the ball game for the Longhorns. Lundgren will shoot one Bear Lake Realty free throw, earns the second one with the made free throw. Shooting the 1-and-1, 8 team fouls against the Longhorns, 3 against the Rebels. Lundgren back to the stripe. Second one on the way is good. Lundgren goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 3 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Hansen attacks down the left wing, floats one around, rattles, and the old-fashioned three-point play, the bump in the bucket for Hansen. As that foul is against Pace. His first. Free throw on the way is good. Holmes will walk it up the floor for the Rebels. Lundgren on the right wing. Looks off the screen, attacks, blocked from behind by Diaz as we're gonna get a jump ball. We'll go to the Longhorns. 2:47 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 67-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Octavio Diaz catches in the right wing. Pass stolen by Clough, as Clough has it poked away from behind. It's going to be a foul called against Panis. So that is his fourth. Clough will shoot the 1-and-1. .237 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Clough steps to the line. Free throw on the way, rattles around and falls. Holmes was in the free throw line as Pace checks back, or Pace switches out with him. Jeff Holmes trying to get into the stat book. Is that free throw no good? Rebound to the floor, jump ball. We'll stay with the Rebels. .235 to go, 68-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We've got to update the Station on Main scoreboard. Holmes to inbound. Has this pass deflected out of bounds. Good hands there for Panis. Holmes will have another Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hands. This time from the left side of the hoop. Finds Clough cutting, unable to make the catch. Stolen by Arnold, he throws it ahead to Octavio Diaz, catches, layup, spins around and falls. That's a good finish there from Octavio Diaz. Lundgren catches on the left wing. 2:20 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Tries to find Hoffman in and out of his hands. Rebound will go to, or excuse me, the ball will go across the timeline, or baseline out of bounds. 2:09 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. We have a running clock at 68-32. Hansen catches on the left wing, attacks, kicks it in the corner for Arnold, fires the right corner three. That's short. As Hoffman pulls in the rebound, he'll push it up ahead. Slits the defenders, lays it off glass, no good, as Lundgren tried to save the offensive board. Ball will touch the baseline out of bounds. Longhorns basketball, 68-32 with 1:40 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Hansen catches on the left wing to Panis. To Octavio Diaz, top of the key three, side rim and out, rebounded by Panis. He's gonna go up with the rebound. Instead, we're gonna foul on the floor. Clock continues to wind, under 1:20 to go in the ball game. It'll be out of bounds under the Rebels hoop for the Longhorns. Hansen catches in the left corner. He's gonna fire the three. That's short off the rim. Diaz with the rebound. That's Octavio Diaz with the board. As Hansen tried to find Diaz, that was deflected by the Rebels. Longhorns catch a bit of a break there, as I don't think that pass was gonna find Octavio Diaz in the corner. Longhorns inbound to Arnold. Skip past to Diaz in the left corner. Brandon Diaz catches. Back to Octavio Diaz. Panis finds Hansen on the back cut. Nice find there for Panis. 68-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard from the Rebels. Lundgren steps back, thought about it. Goes to Riker Hoffman in the corner. Back to Lundgren. Lundgren's going to be called for the traveling violation. .28 seconds to go in the ball game. Clock continues to wind. As Arnold will inbound. 15 to go in the game as Hansen in the left wing. Panis to Diaz backdoor. Acrobatic layup attempt on the way, no good. Hansen with the rebound, off glass and good with the hook shot. Rebels will inbound as Lundgren dribbles it up to the timeline, and that will do it from Altamont as the Rebels pick up the victory, 68-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. When we come back, we'll have the postgame show for you. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 68-36 the final score on the Station on Main scoreboard. It is time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, and the Rebels had 40 points at halftime as they got off to a hot start, led by 3 threes in the first half by Hunter Pace as the Rebels pick up a much-needed victory after a gut punch loss last night. It was good to see them come out, play good basketball in the first half, as you could see the hunger in the team that they have lost a lot of really close games, a lot of heartbreakers this year. It was good to see them come out and get this one, as they have Manila and Cokeville next weekend. As the season's not over, as the Rebels look to continue their winning ways after this, as we get a scoring update from the book. And there's a lot of points for the Rebels. Leading the way is Hunter Pace with 13, as the book is really full of scoring. Carter Hoffman finishes with 8. as well as Ridge Lundgren. Noah Perry with 7. Clough with 5, as well as Trey Walker. Jarrett Mason finishes with 4. Jaden Cornea with 4 as well. Jaden Desch with 3. And Talon Pace with 2. Drake Weston rounds out the scoring with a single point. As the scoring was really, really spread out tonight. Obviously with the blowout win, not a lot of the starters played in the second half very much time. But that's good balanced scoring from the Rebels, something you love to see. And that'll do it for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Remember, when you want fast and fresh, go to Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll have the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, as well as the Town of Garden City Player of the Game when we come back.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast. This is the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum DDS Precision Play of the Game. And for that, we're going to go Hunter Pace on the alley-oop lob to Jaden Desch. He finishes with a reverse layup, as that is our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. Time for our Town of Garden City Player of the Game, and we're going to go up to Hunter Pace. Led the team with 3 points, 3 first-half three-pointers, got the Rebels off and running. His hot shooting continues. And when we come back, we'll have one last calendar update for you, brought to you by Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our rich rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Join the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau February 20th for Ski Journey, north of Heritage Park in Garden City from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Registration begins at 8 a.m. There will be an exhibition run on February 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. north of Heritage Park in Garden City.
Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community House Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online on mylocalradio.com. It's time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update, as we are going to be in Rich next week after the long road trip on this weekend. As we'll round out the season, it'll be the final regular season contest of the year for both the boys and the girls, as it'll be the boys and girls at home versus Manila. Girls tip off 5:30. Boys tip off at 7. Pregame at 5. Then on Saturday, the boys will play Cokeville. That tip off is at 5. Pregame at 4:30. And one last thing before we go, I have a couple updates on wrestling, as it appears to have been a tough day, as the Rebels go 1-5 in the first round. Jordan Johnson, the only one to win their match. But there's still hope, as the Rebels can continue to still do well throughout the rest of the day, throughout the rest of the tournament, as it's a double elimination tournament. As the Rebels continue to work down at the Spear Valley Center. One last thing before we go, if you can use any of our sponsors, please do, as they make this all possible. Without any of these sponsors, I wouldn't be able to drive all the way out here to Altamont and bring you Rich Rebel basketball, so that way you don't have to make the drive. But until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.